straw. And together we are the Battle Hammer.
I'm going to edit that bit in later.
I'm not in control today. I'm not doing any of the introductions. I'm having nothing to do with it.
In control. I am in control today, for I am the GM. I am the games master. I've decided to run a game. Don't know why. I think I just said it, and now it's happened.
Wasn't it because nobody else wanted to do it?
Yes. Well,
okay, fine.
I knew.
We were going to run. We were going to carry on Symbaroum today.
Yes.
But Stick couldn't make it.
Stick couldn't make it.
Stick's abroad.
So
and then we suggested board games, but then Nick doesn't play board games.
Nick would stab us at that.
No, I wouldn't stab you. I just wouldn't pitch up.
Yeah. So I thought I'll run a cheeky one off, and then if it goes well, great, and if it doesn't, then I'll never run another game for the rest of my life, and that's
You're
fine.
just saying that.
Oh wow!
Jesus!
Wow!
Don't tease us.
Who's showing your cornflakes this morning? Guy. I will be running Cyborg.
That's cool artwork.
Which is, you can feel free to have a flick through the book. It's based on Borg, which is a board, role-playing game you may or may not have heard of. It's lots of random charts, very dirty, very quick system.
Just like Pirate
Borg. I think there's an Orc Borg as well.
Yeah, I think there's an Orc Borg.
There's a Sport Borg, which is like a Blood Bowl type thing. Yeah, there you go. Really kind of punk, puts the punk inside the punk, as it were. So we just do a cheeky little one off, see how that goes. All the characters might die. Chris has only got 1 hit point. Yeah, there's scary shit in there as well.
Head running around on its own.
Head running around on its own, exactly. So the world of Cyborg. We are in the last city, Psy. That's all anyone knows it as. If you try and look for a longer, more important...
Is this on Earth, sorry?
Yes, it is on Earth. You're not quite sure where? Because records have been expunged, lost, purposefully deleted. You're not really sure. It's hard to find that kind of information out because the internet is a pile of shit. But it exists, and there's layers and layers and layers of it. You all have access to it. You have RCDs, retinal
Control devices?
Retinal control devices. I think
Display probably is going to be
retinal control, retinal something display.
Crystal.
It's in the book.
Retinal crystal display. Like LED.
Retinal, yeah.
I'd go for retinal crystal display. Control device is a nice idea. But
retinal com device.
Crystal display.
Retinal com device.
You got that wrong, didn't you, Nick?
How can you communicate through your retina?
I don't know.
No, it's futuristic side of
It's an optic nerve and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. It's fucking cyberpunk. It's nonsense.
Communicate through our retina. Right?
No. So you can see
through the rectum.
augmented reality is
At least
a thing.
the rectum makes noises. At least the
Adverts
retina
pop
doesn't.
up haphazardly when you walk past stuff. You can access the internet via your mind, at least on a surface level. You haven't got any hacker in the group, so you can't necessarily do any extreme hacking, but you can access the internet via your retinal com device. You can see adverts of stuff pop up. If you were on a dating app and you wanted to meet someone, there'd be like a ping above them so you could see them, that sort of shit. It's like, and everyone has this built in.
I'm guessing ad blockers are very profitable in the
you
future.
can get hold of them, but they cost you money, which you haven't got, so sucks to be you. The city of Psy is the last city. The rest of the world is a part nuclear wasteland, part huge miles and miles endless battery farm to provide food for the last city. The last forests are being cut down as we speak, just because people like stuff made out of wood still. You know, why should we leave that to all waste, right? You know, the seas are mostly dead. And the city of Psy comprises of kind of a few areas. There are the hills, that's where the fancy people live, the corporate elite. You can see them in the distance, just about. They glimmer invitingly. You might have seen them on like holo ads and stuff and be like, oh, you too can win a chance to get a house in the hills. You only have a 1 in 15 billion chance of doing it, but you can buy that lottery ticket and you can have a nice new life, maybe. old money is generally up in those hills. You've also got the in-betweens.
The hills have eyes that talk to each other.
Yeah. You've got the in-betweens, which are grey, anonymous blocks where your salarymen live, your retail workers, your secops, your security guards, all the kind of the mundane jobs that must get done for this city to work. They all work for the corps one way or another. They're all hoping that they can get a promotion to leave that life behind and move to the hills. Few, if any, ever do. Life is drudge and monotony for most of these people. But maybe they can save up a little bit of money and get some gear on the weekends just to at least feel alive for a short amount of time. You've got Ground Zero. Ground Zero in the centre of the city, G0. The bomb fell there, or was it a rock from space? No one's quite sure. Some people say it was a huge rock from space that then launched alien bacteria that then attached to nanobots, which has created this new thing which can infest people, some of which may be introduced as the game goes along. You can go there. I mean, if you can get past the wall that surrounds it, which is guarded both in and out by machine gun turrets, and obviously you need protection because it's massively radioactive and will poison you instantly, and there's probably stuff there. And something makes that noise. Sometimes you can hear it when the wind blows the right way, and it's just like nails on your soul. Don't know what that is. No one wants to know what that is. We just hope it goes away. You live in Laketon. Sounds nice, right? Just outside G0. The closer you live to G0, the more kind of nano-infested black mould you have on your wall that creates like circuit designs, even though it's mould. What's that about?
I don't know, you're the GM, you tell us.
Maybe I know. Maybe no one knows.
Maybe no one cares. It's like great. Who cares?
And you live in the slums of Laketon. You can see kind of to the south of you, you've got one of the in-betweens where you, again, you've got these grey monotonous blocks. And just beyond that are the Galgenbeck Hills, which are primo living estate, where the glorious, beautiful folk live. You can kind of, you can go near it. There's a couple of spots you can see with binoculars. Get any closer than that, you're going to be introduced to security guards, men with guns, more men with guns.
I bet them security are fucking hard.
Oh, they're not. You've got, I mean, there's secops are your police, and no, there are no police as such. They're all private security owned, which are owned by the corporations. And you know, you've got your mate Steve, who's got his pistol and he looks after his local, you know, fungus garden or whatever. You know, he's a secops. But then you've got United Security Control, and they are, oh yeah, they're the professionals, machine guns, you know, SWAT team types. So can we have a little bit about your three characters, please, who are living in Lake Town?
Well, I'm Thought by name, and that's just about it really. A converted renegade cyber slasher. This guy, he's obviously got some cyberware in him. His weapon of choice is, well, it's a kin chainsaw. Runs around with a chainsaw and a brick.
Why hasn't someone shot you yet?
Because I'm hard, mate.
I mean, the slums, you've got like gang warfare in the streets on a daily basis. Yeah. This is not,
can handle that shit.
Not a nice place to live. You know,
and I do have a vehicle.
On a night on a Saturday night.
I have a taxi.
Yeah.
No one gets in it.
No.
Because I have a chainsaw.
And how did you get that taxi? Were you the taxi driver?
No.
Did you chainsaw a taxi driver?
I might have done.
There's still blood stain on the seat.
Ultraviolet inking on the face. Does sort of mutter to himself a lot. And yeah, any sort of drones, he does get rather nervous around rather quickly. Uh-oh, where's my chainsaw?
Hours of fun.
Where's me fucking chainsaw?
It's out of range, mate. It's 50 foot above your head.
Yeah.
Oh shit, shoot it, shoot it!
You haven't got a gun. You got
No,
a
you can shoot, I'll pick up and
Why would
throw
I shoot it? It's mine.
Who do you work for? You and me ought to have a little chat. Yeah, speak to my chainsaw.
So, fought with the chainsaw. And then we have.
My name is Luke. I used to work for the corps and I used to shoot people, but I don't anymore. Well, I do still shoot people, but I don't shoot people for the corps anymore, so I don't fucking get paid for it anymore. I'm not very happy about that. My life sucks.
What about in the car? No!
To whom you all owe money, just out of interest, to whom do you owe money to?
I don't want to say it's that.
You don't have to say. I'm joking.
I owe money, yeah,
But
sure.
you all owe money. Everyone owes money to someone because life is
Make a
shit
big deal about
in the
it.
slums.
Depends how much you owe, I suppose, doesn't it?
Used to kill people for money, now you kill people for less money.
It's owed debts.
Generally, yeah, it's a lot less reasons now. It's a bit poor, really. It used to be black and white, you know, you got paid, you kill people. Now it's like, jumped in line in front of me. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You know?
What are you going to do?
Yep.
So, I mean, this is the slums are, you know, you've got gang warfare, you've got cults, like death cults.
It's
You know,
kill, it's kill,
it's
be killed.
kill,
I
be
suppose,
killed. It's
you know.
pretty.
Real horrible.
It's a little bit Escape from New York vibes, you know. You're surviving, just. And Spuddy, who do we have?
I am Coil.
Who?
Coil.
Well,
So, yeah, I'm Coil. I have been bitten by a go rat, or geo rat, should I say. My brain is, you can see it through my skull, it's transluted, and it lights up, so I better wear a hat to hide it if we're
Is it
doing anything
noticeably
small. Maybe.
it's a tiny little thing.
It says
Dancing around.
elongated, painted, and semi-transluted skull is what I've got.
What wrong with
My body's been mutated in some way by the nano machinery. I also, if I get cut and that, so there'll be little fungi growing on me if I've got any kind of wound. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are infected with nano stuff. It's
That
not
bad?
like just him.
Not this.
Not a
I'm
lot of
also
people are
purple.
that bad.
Just so you know, I'm purple.
Purple,
Yeah,
translucent
I'm
skin,
purple.
you
Like
can see
it's
your
a-
skull that lights up. But
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't
If
say
I
it's
cared
common,
enough, I'd
but-
mercy kill him.
I dare you.
and I owe money to a seedy club because, you know, why not?
Making it rain. Okay, so that's our party.
What a fucking group!
So you share.
So we've got a wizard,
I mean,
we've got a ranger, or
I guess.
assassin,
yeah, and a barbarian, right?
and a barbarian.
Yeah, the
I mean,
reason
yeah,
why it
yeah,
was a bit false wizardry, more like
Yeah.
warlock, I would have thought in that sense.
Should I go with this now?
Yeah, start now, Parker. Where do we start? Where do we go?
You've got a.
Correct. What about experience
flat-
points from the last game?
There are no experience points in this game.
I can see why you're running it, not playing it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh!
Basically, it says you decide when the characters upgrade, and then you roll dice, and they might get stuff. They might lose stuff.
I like that idea.
Yeah. So yeah, you share a flat. There's too many of you in this flat because there are 3 other people in the flat. With
Those
you
be our
who-
secondary
they'll be your
characters,
secondary
by
characters
chance.
who are currently indisposed. Maybe they're on another job.
For when we
Maybe
think if
they're
we die,
just asleep.
Mine's in his bunk.
Shit in their pants. Who knows? They might be just high at the moment and they can't do whatever the thing is you're doing. Yeah. There's a oily drizzle in the air, which is quite unpleasant if you're going out in it. You haven't been out yet. You've just like come to from your previous night's slumber, whether that was a perfect night's sleep in your pristine bed that you take good care of because maybe you're an organised man, or maybe you just are wiping up the vomit from the drugs you had last night. Who knows?
There's mould in my room.
There is mould in your room, yes. And it kind of focused around where you go to sleep.
Yeah, the good thing is nobody's
Sleeping
bothered about
out.
kicking you out of bed, are they? I mean, the rest of us might be
No,
bothered
no, no,
about
you.
a decent bed, but his one, it's got
No one comes in my room.
it's got mould and everything on it. It's not.
It's quite
nah,
unpleasant.
I have nothing to do with that.
His bed's more alive than he is.
Um,
It's only got more. In.
At least it doesn't light up when it's thinking.
you get a group call ping coming up. So each of your RCDs retinal comm device, which you have built in, so you can see ads and stuff like that. And there's a bing, bing, little red light. Bing, bing. There's a group call.
Group call. What wants us now?
It's 2 in the morning.
Might be the afternoon. Who knows? Who cares?
It's dark outside and it's raining. It could be anything.
Oh, hello. Hello. This is Father Fenty. This is your kind of local fixer, guy who gets you jobs, guy who sells you drugs when you want them. He's in a kind of a priest's outfit. He's got the white collar, the little buttons all the way down, the black robes and everything. The things you know about him, he's kind of got his own version of religion. He finds enlightenment through expansion of the mind. You become closer to God when you activate your synapses with various things that you can take. Recreational medicine that you can take and have, and that will bring you closer to God.
Did you design this character?
Yes.
Don't do drugs, okay?
You are such a cynic, Nick.
Hollow in the eyes, just the colour is drained out of him completely, apart from the deep purple beneath his eyes. Ah, gentlemen, how glorious it is to see you on another fine day.
It's 2 in the morning.
Early in the morning? Well, I'm sure if you were to pop down to my establishment, we could organise a little wake-up juice, some adrenochrome perhaps. That might be tickling your fancy on this fine day, bring you closer to the glory of the Lord.
I'm skint.
Ah, skint. Well, happens to be that I might have a little job for you. I can put you in touch with a man who could, you could do a task for him, and he would give you fine credits in return for your work.
And all you hear is me go, fine credits?
Fine credits.
How much credits?
Well, I'm not even taking a cut of this myself. I'm passing straight direct to you. Well, perhaps I owe this man a little favour, and I've perhaps suggested that you might be able to do the job that I sadly cannot, because I am very busy practicing my benefactions for the masses of my locale. There's a man named Doc Joy. I don't know if you've come across him before. You haven't. But I will.
It doesn't ring a bell now you mention it.
I will ping you an address if you were to go to speak to him. I believe he has a job for you. He may well pay you something in the region of 5,000 credits.
Each?
Ah, that would be for you to discuss with him. And well, let me tell you, Doc is his name because he is a Reaper Doc. He deals with cybernetic implants and the like.
Cybernetic implants and Doc. Okay.
Indeed.
Doc
Doc
could be a
Joy.
chance.
Doc Joy is the man's name. He lives in Svarta. And he pings you an address and pings you a little map, like the sat nav to it. It's quite an on-demand job. It is a now job rather than a later job. So if you would like to
go now,
if that's at all possible. I mean, I haven't guaranteed my reputation that you guys would be the best men for the job, but it would be advantageous for all involved if you would do such a thing.
fuck it.
Do such a thing. Okay, we go.
All right.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing
Yeah.
gloriousness from Doc Joy about how good you are.
Doc Joy.
Why do we always get the shit?
Yeah, Parker, just so you know what I'm doing and what I'm doing.
What? I don't know what you're pointing
Oh, it's just there. It's not the first.
Can't see through the sausage fingers.
Oh.
No, it's the bit there. It says that I'll repeat what I was saying. So
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't.
I pointed out to Nick when he was there. I was like, yeah, it's right
Just
there.
point out,
It's
it does say in his character he's got to be an annoying knob
Oh,
job.
well,
He's not
yeah.
just picked it
Well,
up.
you can change as much or as little of that as you desire.
Play the character.
Alright, cool.
Always bloody signs.
So, you are based in. I'll show you guys a picture of the map, but they've got a little mapping up here. You are based here in Laketon. Svarta is up there.
Mate.
Are we saying that the map will appear here now?
Yeah, you've got ping. It's already been pinged to you. You've got another sat nav which gives you
Let's go.
Okay.
Fire up the old taxi.
I mean, it works still. You know,
That's all that matters.
it works.
It'll get us from A to B. Ish.
A.4 maybe.
Better than walking.
It is better than walking, and
And it's cheaper than public transport.
it is cheaper than public transport. And no, don't take the tube.
Dum-dum-dum.
The tube exists.
But don't.
Don't take it. I mean, you could if you were really
Desperate.
desperate.
Are there people on there
potentially
called the
suicidal.
Warriors by any chance?
Well, just don't take the tube. Things live underground and overground and.
Are they
yeah.
wandering free?
They might be, yeah.
Boom, baby!
So you can. I mean, it's quite a trip. It's the other side of the city.
That's why we're taking the taxi.
Yeah. You see all the glorious sights of Psy. You have to go through the in-betweens, which are dull and unimpressive, through North Central, which is fucking lights and stuff for sale.
Get out of
Baby,
bloody
do
road!
this.
En route, we have a shunt. Everybody takes 1 point damage. sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
I'll slam the brakes on accidentally and watch him go through the
Right.
windscreen and die.
And as you get into Sparta, which is kind of a more of an in-betweeny kind of place, it's not great. It's a bit dingy.
It's better than where we're from.
It is better than where you're from. Yes.
Well, park around the corner
It's
from
more.
the place, not park
It's at least
outside.
more stable than where you're from. You do get a few people throwing bottles as you leave your area of town, Laketon.
Normally we get them throwing bottles when we come back, so that's a plus, I
That's
think.
true.
Are they full?
Of piss, yes.
Oh, potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Fosters.
There's one guy you actually notice he's got a tap kind of operation built it like just so he could just as he throws piss bottles. Doesn't even have to piss them. He's got it all ready to go, cybered up.
We'd have to deal with it.
Yes.
I'm fucking wondering whether he's worth a bullet, to be honest. I'm thinking he might be.
I mean, have you got bullets to spare?
Not really, but you know, there's some
There are some people that
there's
just
some occasions that just
How
scream out
much
for it.
is he really doing that?
Yeah, I mean he doesn't really catch you. He's kind of round the corner. You're driving off. None of the bottles hit the
I
car.
was going to say.
Is he really doing that? Here's a tip.
No,
Chris.
no,
It's the
no, no,
GM. If the
no.
GM says it,
No,
it's
I mean,
probably happening.
if they hit the car and the window's going down, the knives are coming.
No, he's not. Piss baby. Everyone calls him piss baby.
Piss
Nobody lives around the
baby.
corner
But
in
he's
the
not a
street.
good shot, so it's alright.
He's not a good shot. That's
He's
why he's got
relatively
on
harmless.
tap.
He doesn't do that, but he's like I say, he's got this cyber tap thing. Just piss bottle.
It's called piss, mate.
Yeah.
I wonder what he thought when he was young, whether he'd amount to anything when he grew up.
Guess what? He didn't. Piss baby.
His teacher was right.
Yeah.
But who knows? Was he born pissed? Like, did his parents call him piss baby? And
Ah,
that's why he became piss baby, or is he piss baby now?
he spent his whole life just pissing mint bottles and throwing it.
His dad was like piss adult, and he had piss granddad before him. Hey,
Hey,
my
we're a
family's
line.
been pissing on people for years.
We're a line of
We have to
pissers.
make a
We
whole
are.
cartoon animated thing on Piss Baby now. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, we had a thing online, pissbaby.com.
Aye.
I don't think you should look that up.
So you get to this unassuming tower block. You know, a couple of the lights are broken, but a couple of the lights are always broken.
What floor have we got to go to?
Round the back
Round
is pretty much your thing, and then you have a little snout about, and then there's a disused door, like a fire escape, and you kind of like, oh, that even though it should open outwards, it doesn't open outwards, it opens inwards, and you kind of then that just goes straight into a corridor, and then there's like a big, like proper industrial hatch kind of thing with a little next to it.
Okay. Ding.
Oh, standing slightly to one side, looking.
Yeah,
at
I'm
it,
sort of,
you know.
hand has gone into my
Give
coat
us,
to
give
be
us
strapped.
presents rolls.
What, Christmas presents? The fuck was that?
That's only me, it's alright. It's me
You
rolling
want
a
D12, sorry,
D20.
DR12 and a D20. Yeah.
17. I
15.
get +1 for present.
9!
Oh, 16, sorry, yeah.
So you're just like, but you guys, you kind of think, oh, There's like a couple of little holes in the ceiling that look like they could conceal guns, flamethrowers.
I'm standing in the doorway because I'm saying
Something like that.
I'm standing off to one side.
You know, we're in a kill corridor.
Yeah.
You lot are always so twitchy.
You
when
hear
come through
the
door.
bzzzt, and then like a couple of minutes later, well, not about maybe 30 seconds later. Yes.
We're here, aren't we?
Let's see the dock.
And you are
The people you asked to be here.
The priest sent us.
Father Fenty sent you. Excellent. And then ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. And there's a guy, you know, every Ripperdoc you've ever imagined. He's got the medicine reflective thingy mirror on his head. He's got a face mask covered in blood, you know, white coat, the whole kind of kit and caboodle. Come in. And then he kind of goes in, waits for you to go in. Don't stand on the doorstep.
All right.
I'm going in, but I'm not turning back on him. I don't trust Ripperdocs.
And then
I suppose.
you go in, and there's clearly, this is like the entry area. There, you know, there's a badly stained couch for you to kind of sit in. There's a standing lamp next to it. There's a little table with like shitty old magazines, some of which are porn. And you can see like there's clearly a doorway that goes to another room. It's got those kind of
Plastic flaps.
plastic flaps,
Yeah.
to kind of walk through, and you can hear something.
Blanking that out for the moment.
Vague noise of someone in pain, perhaps. And he takes his mask off. Hi! So you're the guys Father Fenty sent you, right?
You've
Yes.
got a job for us. We're not donors or anything like that, right?
No,
So we don't
no.
need to
Hey,
stand
have a seat. Well, no, you don't have a seat. Yeah.
How much are you paying?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I spoke to Father Fenty. I told him it was going to be £5,000 each. You guys, I wish I was that rich. Sadly, the business I don't get caught business around here. I just try to do the best I can for my local community, you know. So £5,000 is what I'm paying. However, there may be a little something in there for you. Does anyone interested in some cyberware? Perhaps I could perhaps give you a free upgrade with a little something. Any of you? I mean, I've only got the one spare, but I will let you pick from a small selection. Someone you could have a look. Don't tell anyone. You could have a secret little pocket. Could be built into you. You could keep a small handgun in there or some money. Could do that for you. That could be arranged.
I'd have the money to start with.
I've got this one thing. You won't tell anyone, will you? You guys. I mean, you're too lovely, right? I can see by your faces you're honest, trustworthy folk. Super black market. One available. Have you heard of a brain box?
Sort of take my hat off.
I'm looking at him.
That is fascinating. You have to come back. Oh, we are going to have a wonderful time. A brain box. You can store your memories on it. And then, should something perhaps bad happen to you in the future, your entire life's consciousness will be recorded on this box. And it can be...
I'm more than happy
Put
to
into
take that
something
as I
else.
scratch like a bit of leaf
It's all-
out of my ears.
It's
cut on my neck.
almost like you feel you ain't going to live for very long.
I mean, that would be a thing. But again, don't tell anyone, super illegal. I mean, you look like a man who loves a bit of rough and tumble, shall we say, yeah? You ever thought about having some claws for clawing folk? Can sort that out
Just
for
throw
you.
my coat back. I've got a claw.
Oh, you clearly don't need that. Well, one of those could be yours.
What's the job?
Well, here we go.
Can you come back and rob him?
I'm not going. I wouldn't trust this.
No, I fucking
wouldn't
wouldn't
trust him to
trust
go down. It's like you've got to go and get knocked out. To happen. What happens? You wake up with a new cyber implant, or you wake up minus whatever little fucking organs you started out with.
Exactly.
I would never do such a thing. Oh, you can speak to my local clientele, and they will give it here. In fact, beep, 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 and he presses a couple of buttons, and then you get like a ping of testimonials come up in your RCD, and like, oh yeah, I went to Doc Joy. He was the best I've ever had.
They're all
Man.
written by DJ.
Yeah.
And I had a job for life, and it was going to pay me a pension. Yeah. Come on, what job do you want?
Well, I did some work for a man by the name of Steel Jackhammer. You may or may not know him. He's a
I'm guessing he's not a people person.
well, he does have a certain presence about him. He's a kill match fighter. So he made a bit of a name for himself. He went into the pit with some crocs. They tore off his legs. Oh, it was glorious to see.
The footwear. I was going to say that is brave. That is brave.
And I provided him some new legs for a mere 36,000 credits. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to pay the money.
And he's too fucking hard for you to go and ask him nicely. Because he's sounds a bit dangerous.
Indeed.
So it's a repo job.
What did you do to his legs?
He's got a brand new pair of cyber legs, ready to kick and leap into action for his next kill match, which is coming up. And I need the legs before his next kill match.
You want the legs back.
I want the legs back.
So we do.
Not the money. It's not a point of the money, it's pride. I need those legs back.
possession before.
If you pay the money, though, would you accept the money?
Repossession's normally alright. It's not normally.
Okay.
It's not about the money.
It's
I
about people
want
ripping you
those
off.
legs back.
Okay.
For my own personal reasons.
What's
Do you want any
what's
other part
in
of
the
it?
legs?
They're cyber legs.
They're just
This
They're
weapons.
shiny, glorious, beautiful, some of my best work, cyber legs.
This all our eye communication and that. Can we do research on it?
You 100% can do research on it, yes.
Can we just while I'm standing here, not taking part in this conversation, just look up this guy and see whether we get some idea whether he did get his legs chewed off by cops? Because he's gonna be a famous guy. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
killed and you know.
Give me a knowledge roll, please.
There's probably a clip on Tube of You where you see him
Ooh,
get eaten.
That's 19.
19, yeah, great. 5 crocs, like cybered up crocodiles. He fought them. He got his legs to his full
I'm sure there's
uncut
lot- yeah, it's
footage
gonna be fairly
of him.
well known.
Really cool. He's like, but fucking stabs one in the head. You know, it's really gruesome and glorious. You're like, yeah, it's hardcore. And then there's like a picture of him with these new shiny chrome legs, resting on his bullshit. Because he's got his sponsor is Allianson, which is one of the big corps. There's kind of the two biggest corps are Allianson and United Central.
Why didn't Allianson pay you?
Well, it's complicated. I'd rather not get into the details of such a thing. That's on a need-to-know basis, and I'm afraid you guys don't need to know that.
But you're asking us to go after some dude who's obviously fairly capable, rip his legs off, and he's backed by one of the big corps. I can see only sort of 3 problems with it so
You
far.
can,
Only 3?
I can assure you, because of the information that I have, that unfortunately I signed an NDA and I'm not allowed to disclose this. Allianson will not be a problem. I have organised that myself.
Does he have any other cyber stuff what we need to be watching out for?
He's got he's got quite a powerful punch. He's got some cyber arm punch thing.
Do you want them as well?
Just the legs.
Well, we got your chainsaw, so we can take the legs, I guess.
But don't damage the legs. They need to be undamaged.
Does it matter if he's alive or?
Well, he's going to be fairly fucking.
I-
so
He's
we
not
say-
really happy if we
that
hacking his
came-
legs off, is he?
I don't believe that came into the conversation, did
Well, he
it?
had his legs off before, and this is.
I know, but if we don't damage the legs, we've got to cut high, right?
Yes.
And if you cut high from the legs, right, we're talking about sort of right through the middle somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Probably best bet cut in half.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Unless, you know, I just hope there's no hidden weapons in their legs.
one thing you do find
Take the top bit out
when
first,
you're
then.
going on the net, he's got like a, because he's kind of an up and comer. He's not huge, but he's an up and comer. And he's recently got big because that whole croc thing kicked right off. I mean, you got to think fame here is like 15 minutes kind of, you're the biggest thing in the world, everyone's forgotten you. But he's doing like the equivalent of MTV Cribs, going, hey, here's my place, this is where the bitches come, this is where I've got my stuff, it's all really cool. It's like, you know, so you've got, you know where he lives and roughly what his house looks like.
Well, that's handy.
You do have an address, so I trust that you gentlemen will be great with that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Unfortunately, as I say, he does have the fight coming up, which he really shouldn't be going to because, like I say, he doesn't have those legs, legally speaking. So you have 36 hours.
Okay.
Did you ever think of, getting the money before you did the operation?
Well, that wasn't really down to me. That was just a decision made by my management team. And he kind of looks over to a filing cabinet, just a filing my management team. He doesn't even have a receptionist. He's like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I believe I can trust you with this.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. I
$5
do
still
actually.
seems a bit fucking cheap.
I'm sure it does. Well, assuming you can get the legs to me with no problem, perhaps we can, if you don't want those cyberware, we might be able to throw a little extra money your way.
36 hours.
36 hours.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Let's go get some food.
Let's go get some food.
Yes.
I need solids.
Thanks ever so much, guys. Really appreciate you coming over. Have a great day.
Yeah, always getting this
Have
shit.
a great day.
Walking out. Yeah.
Always get bloodies.
Of course, the thing is, how much is this guy going to offer us not to take his legs?
There is that. And if I'm not being funny, this guy's got all that cyberware. What's stopping us from popping him and taking the cyberware and selling it ourselves?
I figure there's a few markups we can do. For starters, he's going to pay us money to leave him alone, so that's some extra.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't because he's dead afterwards. So what does it matter about a reputation of a dead man? So we kill him anyway. Take that. Also, we might be able to get some stuff off him. And yeah, you're right. He might have some. I mean, perhaps he's wired something else.
I mean, if we do in his place,
yeah.
if we do it, that is, if we do him at his own.
Yeah, we can take his arm and also rob his place.
We should be able to pick up some bit extra bits and bobs. That should be all,
There is
all
a
right.
bad map of. I'll tell you what all the place. You probably can't read that writing because I'm the big pen and not a thin pen.
No,
I'm just saying. No, I do.
Use all my stuff and then complain that I give the correct
I just meant that
size.
I should have brought a thinner pen. That's what I meant.
Fuck.
But that's a loose. What's the word? Map of his place.
Keep it at home. We don't show enough to count.
That's going to be fucking useful for them, isn't it?
They might see it. They can zoom in.
Oh yeah, we can't see what it is.
Pause it.
They can
Pause
see-
it. Zoom in.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, he is resting before the big fight, prepping himself.
What about has he got any security?
I guess we'll go find out.
Does he think he can handle it all himself?
We'll go find out.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
really
is
not
he?
hold.
So is he going to be in one of? It's probably hollow rather than
Yeah.
hollow.
He's in central, so he's not actually that far. He's in north central.
Okay, fine.
Quite a nice penthouse apartment. Obviously, it's not up in the hills, but it's a nice penthouse apartment that looks over.
Penthouse apartments. Ugh.
So, but he's not in the area with the guards and the guns and the.
No, he's not in the hills. You wouldn't even get in there.
No, that's what I meant. In that case, we can just rock up to his house and.
I'll kick the drone up
Sort
there
of.
and have an overfly of it. Have a look what it looks like in the way of security.
You've got a drone?
What kind of a drone? It's a tiny surveillance drone.
Oh, nice.
Which, as I said, mainly is just used for buzzing him to make him.
Right.
It's-
stop it.
It's like a fly-sized little.
Yeah, that's a fun.
And you see.
Goes up there. It's a nice apartment building, and at the top you have his apartment, and you can see the balcony, and there's some. You've got a little bit of an audio feed.
He's one of them irritating guys who plays music all the while.
Fucking kill him. Fucking kill him.
You can see people
Oh, it's
dancing
not
and
a
chatting.
party.
He's having it would seem he's having some sort of gathering
I
of.
thought he's supposed to be resting up.
Yeah, but we got a bit of time.
Well, I say we go. I've got flashbangs. We can throw.
It
one
takes
in
you
through the
probably a
door.
couple of hours to get there. So you
No,
have
I say we
34
wait
hours.
till the party's died down.
Yeah, and then he'll be
Off his tits
Yeah.
or so worn
Is, it,
out.
Yeah,
is
right.
it a party or is it just him in his house just listening?
No,
to
you can
No,
definitely
there's
see
fine.
multiple people.
There's people in there.
There's even hollow images of people who are there virtually.
Oh, in that case, then yeah.
Give us a presence roll.
Or was it just?
With my presence of +1, that is 12.
Oh, bam! So you can
roll
see through the balcony. You can see into the dining room. There's some people chatting on the balcony, looking very drinking beers. You can see one guy snorting something off of a table, and through the dining room window, there's some people kind of waving and kind of towards the balcony. There's this like cage. Big cage set up, and there's two like lynx cats. Like clearly they're genetically engineered. There's like a pink one and a blue one, and they're fucking each other up like cyborg fucking cats. And you can't see Jackhammer. You do have obviously you know what Jackhammer looks like.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sure,
Jane.
thank you.
But that's one thing you can see. There's like food laid out. It's like proper. You know, this is like some sports star is having a opulent, fucking spending all of his money in one go party. Just like there's oysters and synth hot dogs and fucking shit like that.
Oh, proper food, man.
Proper food. I mean, the food does look pretty fucking good actually.
Yeah, but I don't think we're getting the party. Let's wait. We'll go find something cheap to eat, and then we'll hit him in a couple of hours. Up, down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and grab something to eat. Like I say, this the weather hasn't changed. It's this oily drizzle that sticks to you. There is a vending machine. You can get temporary ponchos to protect your stuff. Only a single credit disposable poncho. I get one. You get one? Cool. You get one. Have a disposable poncho. You have spent 1 credit.
Can I write on the sheet?
Yeah. That's what they're there for.
I think we're probably used to the shitty weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a jacket, and then keep me guns. The important bits of me guns under the jacket.
And one thing you notice when you're driving through Central is like ads everywhere, just constant. You can barely. I mean, you're used to it because you live inside, and this is like your daily life. But like. A normal person would be just distracted to fuck by the constant bing bing. The sky is full of ads, just like stuff going on. Hey, buy the new thing! Look at the pretend cheese. It's great. Woo! Fucking everything from that to the latest kill match. It's just it's headache inducing.
How's the betting going on his match?
Good question. Having a look looking at the thing, he's likely to win his next match against Gargoyle, who is, you don't really know anything about Gargoyle. They're kind of, from what little you know about kill matches, I mean, you might be interested in watching them, but I don't know if you've got hey, kill matches are the best. But it kind of looks like a bit of a setup match. You know, he's going to win it, easy. Gargoyle's like, a D-lister best. So it's just like, he'll be good. He's just wants to show off his new legs, probably. Do some fucking kicks, stamp on his throat, that kind of stuff. You eat some gruel, unless you're out for anything particularly more interesting than that. You can spend a couple of credits on your gruel.
They're up there eating all that proper food, and we're here.
Genuine runny eggs, maybe. A couple of hours later,
It's runny eggs without the egg.
looks like the party's still going. You've got to remember, like drugs in this work, you can not sleep for a week if you don't
Got
want
a
to.
bit, yeah. Let's go and have a look at the entrance to the place and have a look at what there is in the way of security as to how we would get into this block.
Probably just crash the party.
To get into the block, not a problem. There are a couple of sec-ops just mooching about, but they don't seem to be paying any attention to what's going on, really. And I mean, in Central, everyone looks like a crate. Like everyone who isn't someone who lives in the hills or like in betweener, everyone's a fucking cybered up punk crazy bitch. Like you almost look normal because you look so crazy. Do you know what I mean? So they don't seem to be paying attention. You can send the drone up to.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of guys on the at the door. A couple of big. They don't look like security. They look more like gang members who he's got. One's got I'm with Fred, and the other's got I'm with Ted. But they're both pointing the wrong way, so they're pointing away from each other.
Oh, they're stood on the wrong side.
Yeah, stood on the wrong side of each other.
We could probably blag our way in.
Yes.
We could probably blag our way in, but the thing is, more witnesses. It'd be better to do it when it's quiet, but party doesn't just seem to show any signs of abating.
Yeah,
No,
we've
no.
got X amount of hours before.
No, there's a few people who look now. You know, you've had a couple of hours. You're probably doing a little bit of research. You've seen, oh, there's another couple of kill match fighters there. You can see a lot of these people are clearly semi-famous. One person who you know as Goliath S. She's relatively small comparatively, but clearly she's sided up underneath or whatever. And she's got quite a lot of these virtual hollows that are following her around, clearly fans or whatever. There's no sign that the party's going to wind
The
down.
problem is, of course, is there is quite a lot of dangerous people in that.
in-game thing.
Yeah.
How does power to a house work here? Is it like you still got the power lines, or
I
house
mean-
independence, or what?
I mean, it's a block. It's an apartment block.
So going to the basement and switching the power off would work?
Maybe. I mean, I'm not a.
I'm asking you about the well we're in. I don't know if it's all...
yeah. I mean, there's probably a backup
Obviously, somebody
generator.
set fire to his apartment.
There's
that
probably
Yeah.
backup batteries and stuff.
So we can't just switch to
I would imagine, yeah, and that sort of stuff you're going to have to
Thanks.
security get into. That's not going to be accessible to the public necessarily.
Okay.
Go to a posh.
In that case, I think our flashbangs are the way to go. You throw a couple of them around, they'll all panic and people go running screaming.
Have you got flashbangs?
Yes.
Nice.
But there's a lot of experienced combat dudes in here.
Can
Yeah,
you
like,
all
it's
give me
friendly.
knowledge checks, please?
I'm sort of going to start failing rolls at some point. But
12.
yeah,
Ah,
12 as
11.
well. 12 as well.
12 as well.
Do you know have a plus one?
Um,
Wasn't a plus one.
So, one of the cool things you noticed about his room, his special, his flat,
Master bedroom?
you've got master bedroom.
Oh! Okay, right, yep.
You
DW I thought was dining room, but it couldn't be.
that is dining room, and that little bit on the bottom that's the cage, and then the bit underneath that is the balcony. He's got a fancy hollow suite set up, which is the hollow. The spa, which is above it.
Yeah.
There's a sauna, a little hot tub. Yeah, is that little thing there. There's a gym, which has got this it's got a cyborg robot-y type thing on a little mini one-on-one sparring jobby. Hall is the hallway. One thing that does quite interest you, that little bit between the hollow and the spa, that's his sensory deprivation chamber. He's like, I'm meditating here. You know, I don't hear any sounds from the outside. No one can hear me. It's great. Just sitting there, chill. Avoid the world, man. It's so cool. Just hanging out
You and
there.
him in there. That
Becoming one with myself, you know?
Becoming two with himself.
Is there anything online about him using the chamber before a fight, like for 3
We're
hours?
gonna have to
before a
go.
fight
We're gonna
or
have to
something?
go in there and do some mess to his house. I just figured setting it on fire, but yeah, you could try your flashbangs. I thought fire would work.
Well, crash it as party goers,
Yeah.
and then cause some
Yeah.
trouble while
I
we're there.
mean,
Yeah.
how hard would it be to get them all to go to like the gym or the normal fighters and that, saying, "Oh, who can lift the most out of you lot?" and just end up with two of them walking off while we sort out the bloke we're here to get.
I just favour setting the place on fire and then shooting people out and making sure he doesn't get out himself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get in there then and see what's...
Right.
Okay, so you go into the building, you go up the stairs. There's no one really stops you.
Just have a little hit of me acid before going in. Just keep myself clean.
Nice. And there's apparently Fred and Ted the wrong way round. Like,
boys, get a door open. What's going on?
so are you?
For a party, yeah.
Jackhammer.
Yeah, of course you know Jackhammer.
Who doesn't know the Jack? Come on.
Give us a presence roll, someone.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh shit, mine's +2.
No, I've got 10.
5!
Are you? Hey Ted, you don't know Fred? No, man. No, I don't know.
How about we make it easy, you guys? I'll just casually slip the shotgun out and say, how about you just let us go in, eh? Pretty please?
Look. He kind of, you can see his hand like go back, and he's got a shotgun
I'll
behind him.
flap
No.
my coat to one side so there's a chainsaw.
No, you don't move. I move first. You move, I shoot.
Look, guys, we don't want any fucking trouble. If you're going to come in, look, you can leave those out here, and then you can go and have a party, all right?
No.
No, we want to go in that party.
Yeah, but you can't go in there with that. You've got a fucking chainsaw. Who the fuck carries a chainsaw, Fred? I don't know, Ted. Who the fuck carries a chainsaw?
I'll tell you who carries a chainsaw. Me.
Look, we've got the primo of the BMO of kill match fights.
Yeah, that's
They'll fuck your shit right up.
Yeah, so we're not allowed to do anything. So just let us in.
What's with his head, Fred? I don't know, Ted.
And I show him a little bit more, and it lights up like a candle.
Maybe that's fake.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, so how about you let us in?
You can give me a presence roll.
Can't you just shoot them?
No, we can't.
Given we've all just
That would've been
dramatically
great if that
failed
was,
to,
yeah.
to do that.
My hand's gone into my coat pocket and holding my brick.
You can go in there and party, but you can't carry a chainsaw and a shotgun. That's not cool. It's a party, man. At least you brought some drugs, right?
Of course we
Oh,
bought
yeah, of
drugs.
course you've
Ain't
Oh,
gonna go without drugs.
Right. I'll look after it. We've got a box, and he opens this box. It's just like a one of these plastic boxes, but not see-through. And it's just got like larger guns, a couple of grenades in there. Just leave that shit out, and then you can go and party all you like, right?
I'm looking at him to see if he's going to do anything useful, and then I'm going to shoot Ted.
And I'm going to hit Fred with a brick.
And then I'm going to throw knives at both as soon as they kick off.
Okay.
Uh-oh!
Okay.
He's like, this one didn't miss out.
This is not how...
Well, I'm not going in there without me fucking gun.
No, I'm not going in there with that fucking chainsaw either. They're all fighters.
Yeah, no. How are you gonna disassemble his legs without
Well,
chainsaw?
now, once we kill these two, we've got that box of guns.
Yeah.
Box of guns.
Just,
We just gun
only
skiers.
after your stuff, then after my stuff. Let's just carry on.
Yeah, but can you set the face on fire and cut him in half with your stuff?
Okay.
The cut in half is hard, isn't it?
Someone
Set
roll
the face
me
on
a,
fire, quite easy.
You can have plus. You can have +2. Roll a d6.
All of us?
No, just one of you.
4.
4. You guys get to go first, and then you can all roll agility plus. But you're rolling a d6 plus your agility modifier.
6.
6.
That's good, right?
What did you get?
1!
1.
4. Nick is
Popping him with a brick. Eventually.
He's got a stick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, because there's not a big
Okay, so I assume you're going to shoot Fred and or Ted.
Mainly I was concentrating on Fred, I think it was I was shooting.
Yep.
So you want a roll, and that doesn't look big enough for me. No, that isn't big enough.
So sadly, you
This is
miss.
why I got sacked.
What are you doing, Spud?
I'm throwing knife at one at each because I get too many knives. That means I can do 2 rounds of throwing knives.
Okay.
So first one out, 10 I'm guessing is
Yeah.
15. That's good enough to hit.
15 is enough to hit.
And then that's a D4 damage. 3.
Mine's
3
his
damage.
armour.
No, he doesn't got any armour.
Oh!
Straight in the neck.
That would teach him, wouldn't it?
I'll fucking learn them. Of course, if one of them sneeze on you, Chris, you're dead.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Quite a lot of sounding.
That was Fred you were hitting.
Oh, now I look at my stuff. Of course,
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to
yeah,
get that
left
fucking
hand,
weapons
does it?
inside.
As I said, Fred attend whoever's on my left first, and then no one.
And the other one?
Is this 10 now then?
Mm-hmm.
18, 19?
Yep, hits. Do damage.
Oh, only one.
1 point down.
That kill you.
That would kill me, yes.
Okay. Straw.
Brick. Bosh.
Bopping Fred
I'm
around the noggin.
bopping Fred.
Fred's on this side, Ted's on this side.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm with Ted pointing that way, I'm with Fred pointing
Fred
that way.
is getting it in the
Okay, so
head.
might have been-
What am I rolling?
That would be strength.
Strength. Oh, is it a raw strength test? Would you say?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's an attack, that's what it is.
Yeah. Use my strength. Sorry. +2.
Need a 12.
6.
You just like, fuck man.
Brick.
Fortunately, they've got one person to concentrate on, the threat.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, fucking.
I'm a little bit back from you two.
Chloe
Yeah,
successfully managed to hit both of them.
Yeah, I want
Fred
to
reaches
throw
behind
him
him.
in front of you.
Pulls up a shotgun.
You have to be in their line of fire because you'll...
You, because you were like,
Come on in.
I'm staring there.
make a defense roll. So I don't make attack rolls, you make defense rolls. And defense rolls
See, I was
are
rolling really high until we got combat. I knew there was
agility.
That's always the way it goes. Though, yeah. I've got really good. Oh no, that's not where I want that natural 20.
Definitely agility, right? Yes, agility.
Agility.
Agility, again, DR12 as always.
Okay. Fuck off. That was a bloody 18. It's rolled onto 2.
I've managed to impale his shot with my
He
chest.
does, with his shotgun,
Boom.
Got some armor in
3
it.
points of damage.
Okay, well, I've got hardened skin, providing -D2
So you
armour.
roll a d2 and take that away from the 3.
I do love the fact that I've got that much HP. All this is
3
like,
comes
you heal,
1,
all this sort of,
you
it's
round
like,
up
don't
now.
matter, I'm already down.
So it's a D2.
Oh,
three
yes,
becomes
1. Sorry.
So you take 2 points of damage, 2 hit points.
Oh!
Shotgun to the chest. But fortunately, you're cybered up and you can take it. You're a big, strong cyber boy.
It's like 2 points of damage.
And then Ted reaches behind him and he's got a fire axe.
You got what?
And he goes to. Ah! It's
In
just
the
like
face.
leaning up against the wall. Roll a defense roll.
In the face.
Oh, that was higher.
Agility plus that.
Oh, that's still 6.
Oh!
6.
It rolled. It went. From,
D6
it went from
damage.
16 to 6 as it rolled. I was like, ah.
1. I mean, I'm
Show you a point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Do it,
You got any armour?
Lifeguard minus 2d D2 damage. Looks just like clothes.
Okay.
So I roll D4.
So
and a half.
D2 minus 1, doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter, you've
three
successfully...
of them. Whee!
So it scrapes off of your, gets like caught up in the
Safeguard.
shoulder pad.
Style guard even, sorry.
Style guard, yeah.
Not safeguard, style guard. God, it's fucking tight, so you start a fight! They're not supposed to start a fight! They're supposed to just like argue and go into the party and leave their guns. Well, apparently they're starting a fight. I know, right?
Pop.
Yeah.
This is a bit high risk move.
Yeah, that'll hit that time.
Okie dokie, roll damage. And this is on Fred or Ted?
Ted.
And remember, you're all max.
Ted's
You
on
can
that side.
go roll again, can't you?
No, it's not with this, it wasn't.
Wasn't it? Oh, shame.
Oh god, that's 1 point of damage.
D10 for damage.
Yeah, D10 for damage.
Is
Shit.
does it set them on fire?
Just
I don't know how it works.
test agility or flammable materials are ignited for plus D6 damage the following round. So do I have to do a separate test after shooting him?
Yes.
Okay. He is not on fire.
Okie dokie. Spuddy.
How bad is he looking?
I don't know how many.
What?
On a scale of 1 to however many your hit points
I'm
are.
looking fine.
Alright, fair enough.
I've got a sort of blast mark here where I've been shot, but I'm like, still, here's my brick!
He's on me now, don't he? So he's not throwing knife distance, is he?
He's
Go on,
he's
stop.
getting ready to batter up with his fire axe at you. What are you doing?
Right, I'm going to do life tap then.
Okay.
So I'm using my nanos to try and take life of the one which hit me with the axe and give it to him.
Oh, nice. Okay, give us a presence roll.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because if it fails...
Nice, good dice.
It's
I believe in you.
Shit.
That's an actual 2.
So both people take D3 damage.
Well, it could be worse. You could be giving you to him, which would be worse.
Roll it. 1d3 for both, and it will happen to the same.
Okay,
2.
2.
2 to both. So you take 2.
Oh!
Ted
It
takes
would have
2.
healed you up and killed him.
Yeah.
But it went
You believe it. No, clearly it wasn't.
So yeah, kind of like spores, fungus kind of comes out. Of
It
his-
says a translucent oozing bridge of blood and energy flows between the creatures like oil in water.
There you go. So there's like a blah, 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 blah.
I didn't know.
But then for whatever
shooting
reason
people.
you both take the damage. You probably know he has done it before. You know each other well enough to know.
Oh, fuck it on me! That's it.
Normally I heal you.
Yeah.
This is bad dice.
Not that normally, to be honest. If we remember how good we are at what we do. Sometimes you
What else you strong?
Fuck. I'll tell you what I'm fucking
Is that
up to.
an angry
I'll fucking
text?
tell you what I'm up to. I'll fucking tell you what I'm up to.
I'm eating Chris with a brick.
Don't blame me.
Okay.
Fucking chainsawing him!
God, shit, he's getting a chainsaw out.
Fuck's sake, I've had enough now. That's fucking it.
Okay. You attack Fred with a chainsaw.
I'm guessing
Make an attack roll.
Sorry, Parker, just to double check that.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
invitation
It's only if you roll a 1.
only if I roll 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
What's the bet this is going to fuck up royally?
The way we're going at the minute.
yeah,
13, 14, 15.
You hit Fred with a chainsaw.
D8 damage. 1 point of damage.
We are all
chainsaw.
1 point of damage.
Scraped his armour a little bit. Yeah, no, this is it. He's been
think it counts as it
shot
was
with
a
a
threat
shot
now.
with a chainsaw, shot.
Don't forget you can. I'm just going to.
I'm spending this.
You're spending a glitch.
Yes.
We're not even in the flat
To
yet.
do
I
max,
know.
to do max damage.
Max fucking damage.
Okay.
8 points of damage on him.
Fucking hell. So, I don't remember if I told you guys. So, you've got the glitches. I'll just quickly, and then I'll read the description. You can spend glitches to deal maximum damage.
Okay.
So, you do max damage with a weapon, as Straw has done. Reroll a dice, which may or may not be useful at some point. Lower the damage you take by d6. So, you take d6 armour, effectively.
That could be the one for you, Chris.
Neutralise a crit or a fumble, so if someone else gets a crit, you can neutralise it, or if you get a fumble, it just becomes a normal one, which might be really good for your nano stuff.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. I could have healed him after all.
Potentially. But you know, we live and learn. Or you can make a test easier by 4. So you make things easier to do.
Oh, Flashbang's did that as well.
So yeah, you just like, it's hard to kind of wave it around, but you just poke him in the gut. Blood splurting out everywhere. Lifting it up slowly. You guys get covered in
I'm
fire.
covered in it. I love it.
You love it. So he's like, oh, Ted! Ted! Oh.
So
And he goes down.
I'm so happy you didn't call him Bill.
It's the wounded your guys that go.
Oh, he's attacking you. Straight up, just fucking trying to fire axe in the
He's
mush.
still alive.
No, the other guy.
Oh, I was gonna fucking say.
sorry, Fred's down.
Fred's dead.
Fred's like twitching on the floor. You pull it out and then it all pisses up the wall a little bit. And Ted is just like, oh! So make a defense roll, agility.
3.
You're too intent on goring
These dice
him.
Parker that you bought me are fucking shit.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oof.
Fire axe to the chest.
You've got
Don't forget your armor.
Armor. 2. So it's 1 point damage.
Damage.
Oh, down to 2. Oof.
Block it with your cyber arm.
Yeah. Ooh.
Give me a what's
Oh, hold on. Should he taken damage? Because he's hitting me in melee.
Oh, yeah.
with my subdermal shockers.
Oh, what does that do?
D4 damage to anyone grabbing or hitting me in melee.
Oh, D4. Roll it.
Them dice are so tiny.
What? 4!
Ooh.
I like that. He's coming to you and go, what the fuck you...
what you realise is obviously it's not a wooden handled axe. It's an aluminium handled axe. It's like his eyes start to pulse in his head. That did not look good for poor old Ted. Poor Ted.
I'm not normally this violent in games, but they pissed me off.
That was their go.
Oh, Margaret's face. That was their go. Oh. They got more out on their go than what we've been doing.
Nick, you're back in.
I'm walking. Well, basically, this is too stupid to get involved with. So I'm now watching the doorway and covering the doorway because I figure somebody may come out to have a look.
The door is shut.
Ah, okay. So I'm moving towards the door,
Get the crate
pointing
of
my shotgun
guns.
at the
Oh,
door,
you
getting
don't
ready
need
for that because they're having so much fun here. I don't want to get involved in that. This is too happy people.
The door is shut. You can now. You're kind of up against the door. You can hear like proper loud. Exactly.
Okay, I'll give him the thumbs up. Just start a nice little cheeky one off. They'll walk in, make some chats, do a little sneaky sentry. We're supposed to be cutting somebody's fucking legs off. How do we make
You
sneaky
consider us our
chats about
party.
it?
It ain't a quiet thing, is it?
Hello, mate. We're your biggest fans. Could you just stretch out on that bench for us for a moment? Close your eyes.
I think what they meant to do is like, oh, we just need to have a business conversation because you owe somebody some money, and then we went to a spare room and then we cut him in half. Not
Yeah, but although it takes out sound.
I mean, as is always the case in these games, it never tells you how they do it. It just goes, here's the adventure.
It's just if they roll this while having this chat.
Well, having a character with
A chainsaw.
a chainsaw and wanting to cut somebody's legs off
And
with the
also,
iron.
That's sort of saving half, isn't it? Yeah.
So you're covering the door,
Yep.
making sure no one's in, right? And you get like you don't hear screams, you just hear loud, thumping music.
Yeah, they can't hear the doorway.
Spuddy, what are you up to?
Seeing he's fucking around with a chainsaw and seems to be doing alright on his own, and he's now facing him, I'll go and pick up, is it Fred's shotgun?
There's all sorts of guns actually. That's true.
Yes.
I could have done that if I'd been slightly less professional.
So
Christmas.
I'll go and get his shotgun side of this thing, and then I'll kick open the box to see what's in the box, to see if there's any other things. I'm guessing some people have some really special weapons around here.
Yeah, I mean, most people knew not to, like, hey, we're going to a party, don't take your long arms.
Yeah, but you have the trip there and the trip back, so you know.
Yeah, there's an SMG and a shotgun, a couple of grenade-looking things.
Oh, I want that one. There's a grenade-looking thing in here, Nick.
God help us.
When we go out of the loot.
Yeah, so shotgun on my back, grenade thing in my hand now.
Okay.
He's like,
It's the Mad Max thing, isn't it?
Hello. I am just looking at him, I'm like, your turn.
Give me the attack roll.
1. Fucking 1.
Did you
Come
roll?
on. 1!
Does he get electric shock if he attacks himself?
did you have another diamond thing?
No!
Oh, no.
Roll a d6.
Oh
for me,
dear!
please.
Uh-oh! Could cause injury to someone else!
Wait, none of us are anywhere near.
2! Doesn't matter when I start flailing around with it, mate!
You just drop it. It's vibrating. It got caught up in some cloth or whatever, and you drop it on the floor. And you have to spend the next action to pick it up.
Yeah, don't.
It could have exploded.
Oh,
What,
no!
the chainsaw?
Just a
I mean,
thought.
how rare that is.
Because I spent that point to do the full damage, would it have got stuck in it? Because it's not made for combat. When hitting for maximum damage, it gets stuck for D3 rounds.
I'm going to say no because you spent it.
Yeah, okay.
Is that
Rather than it
fast?
being
Yeah,
like,
come on!
which is very good and with it.
I normally am very, very good with it. It's just there's so much blood over it at the moment.
Yeah. He's. Oh, fucking hell. Hi. He kind of. He goes for the door and then he's fumbling at his pocket to try and get through the door. Because clearly you realise that the door was locked. He was going to unlock the door to let you in. And now he's like, what, fuck? Looking behind, now you've dropped it, he thinks he's got a minute. But I mean, not that he's not paying attention to you.
I was going to say, I am
He's kind
standing
of-
by the door with a shotgun.
Give me a strength check.
See, the thing in my head though is like, I can get him and the door in one go.
16.
16. Alright, he tries to like, and he's like a big, like burly fellow. He tries to, and you like, excuse me. He's like, "Ah!" You know, I mean, he's panicking a little. You know, his best mate's been murderised with a chainsaw.
Eviscerated with a chainsaw.
Like, note to self: never give PCs a chainsaw.
No, mate, it wasn't your choice. It was the,
No,
what the
it was
computer.
the-
The computer says.
The fate of the gods. Nick, your go.
Open the door.
Give me a presence check, but a plus like 4.
Oh god, it will need to be plus quite a lot actually. No, because I rolled a natural 2.
Oh.
Open the door.
He grabs the keys out of his hand, throws them down the hallway,
Yeah, of course he does.
and then you can hear them kind of ting, 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 ting down the stairwell.
Okay, fair enough.
And then he kind of realises what he's done, and now he has no reason for you to keep him alive.
No,
Well,
I'm just going to stick a shotgun in his head and press the trigger.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm trying to move that way.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it. 16.
Oh.
Roll damage.
Not that much.
6.
6. Well, he had that many left, so there's a red mist where everything above the neck used to be.
What a weird man.
Yeah, I didn't. I was happy he didn't open
You
the
listen
door.
to the
though,
door.
anyway.
And like after about a minute or two, you hear this like loud thumpy music, and then at one point you hear it turn down. Right. And it goes on again.
Whoa!
Right.
Oh, look at me.
How about you go and get the keys? Why?
How about you fuck off, seeing as you hit me with your bullshit?
I was trying to heal you as well.
Didn't fucking feel like it.
One of
See-
my flashbangs between the box.
See
and the
whether the
weapons
other
after
guy
I
had a
get
key.
this stuff out.
The guy who'd been chopped up.
Yeah.
See whether he had a key as well.
I mean, he's like a mess.
I kill people for a living.
You can.
I used to kill people
He's
for a
basically
living.
tapping his pockets.
Now I do
He's
it
cut in
for free.
half. His pockets are still okay.
Well, he's not
Yeah,
cut in
but
half,
come on,
he's
there's a
been
bloke that's
eviscerated.
just been cut in fucking half.
He's not been
Chris.
cut in half, he's just been
No, I don't.
disemboweled.
Yeah, I know you're okay. You're a killer. He's not.
My character
Oh, that's
literally
the
has shit growing out of him and
Doesn't mean
he's so
any
weird.
bloody thing.
I don't mean literally, yeah.
Every
shit
so often,
growing out
I
of him.
flowers grow out my mouth, which does 10 minutes of screaming.
You search his pockets. He's got like
I'm not
Nothing.
interested in money, I'm just looking for that key.
he's got nothing in his pockets.
Grab what you want out of the weapon box before
There's
I
a little bit of
with,
there's some like drugs, but it's like recreational stuff. Like
Yeah, no, I'm a quick look because I want that key. I'm not doing an in-depth search on him. I mean, he has been disemboweled. He didn't very nice, so I'm just having a quick check for the
oh
key.
yeah, you can smell like all because it's his guts as well. It's all like stanky.
In that case, I'll go get the key. You look in the box and then I'll wire it when I get back up. So I'll go down the stairs and
You
try and
not
find the
look
key.
in the box. Who the
You
fuck does he think he is? A fucking
Oh, I will have a look at the
skinny
box.
skull fruit.
He took a shotgun and an SMG out. And a
No,
grenade.
no, I didn't take the SMG. I just
Okay,
took the
there's an
shotgun
SMG
and
in the
the
box.
grenade launcher. You
That
said
was
there's
me,
two.
It's grenades, yeah, not
Go-
grenade launcher.
Oh, grenades.
Yeah, they look like grenades, little
Go with my
grenade
gun
type
collection.
things.
I just picked weird grenades.
Okay, SMG is better than poking up.
So the party seems to be still going.
Right.
They'll find the keys.
Does he find the keys?
After a bit of a rummage,
I'm not going.
I went
No,
down.
he's good.
He ran through the pockets. I went down the stairwell to find the keys. Through.
I'm
You
just standing
do-
there panting.
you have to go like a long way down the stairs, and it's a pain in the arse.
Take a point of damage
You
from
go long,
fatigue.
long way up the stairs, you know.
Oh, this walking up and down the stairs is going to kill me.
I'm gonna
But
fucking kill you for that shit.
you do find the keys to the apartment.
And then I walk them back up, and then I say, "I've got the keys."
That's bloody outside. That's what you went to get.
Yes. Everyone ready to open up the door? And do you want me to throw some of these flashbangs in, or do you want us to get in and wander around and see the situation first?
No, there's no point in wandering around and see. Basically, we need to get the people out, so we need to set the place on fire.
Yeah, so should we do that first and then flashbangs we need them instead of throwing them in?
Let's have a look at one of these grenades he's just picked up. Has it got any designation on it which just says what type of grenade it is?
I mean, you're not a
Grenade.
gunsmith.
No,
you're
that's
not
why-
a dude who
I don't
knows,
know
but
that.
you would
Yeah.
know they're just like bog standard frag grenades.
Just throw some of these in there, people will get out
Yeah,
quickly.
but what
enough.
happens when we damage the legs?
I wouldn't have thought your grenade is going to damage
It's a
cyber
frag
legs.
grenade, it's cyber
There you
legs.
go.
It'll just make a mess, and then basically we stand at the side of the doors.
Right, so we basically like, ready?
Yeah.
I give you the keys to open doors,
Yeah,
I
you
hit the
open the
buttons,
door.
and then I'll
And
throw
we'll
them
go
in.
and shout something like, corporate security, death raid.
Love it. Give me presents.
And I can definitely throw because I've got throwing knives, and that's how I
And
can,
if
so
you-
I can throw
If you make
grenades.
this, people start throwing themselves off the balcony.
No, I've got 9.
Dice.
Some kids pissing about.
Well, they might think that for an instant. They ain't gonna think
And then-
that one.
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
How many of these grenades did I get? Just
None.
There were 2.
There's 2. Okay, both of them going in then, so I'm throwing them
Okay.
in both, like right and left. So he opens the door, we throw him in. Shut the door again.
It's one of these things where there's a 2 foot and then it bounces back.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, it's not a massive hallway.
Nice.
Yeah, you should have gone in and.
No, I know,
No,
but you can
it's
lodge
just-
it round corners now. Where are we? We here? We're there? No, we're probably up here, aren't we?
Where are we?
You
I know,
come into the
imagine-
hallway. You come in.
Imagine
is
not
it
having a door.
next to the gym. That
There's
corner
no
between
door.
the gym and the hallway.
Is that the hallway?
There?
That's the hallway.
Yeah, there.
Oh, hallway.
There.
Going the
The bit where there's not the door.
goes
Oh,
down.
okay,
Fuck
yeah.
you all.
See that bit there where there
Fuck
isn't
you
a
all.
door? That's where we're coming in.
So you go down through there into that hallway.
How can you put a door on it? Has he not done maps before?
Fucking piss poor, innit?
Give me the fucking thing.
No,
No, I want a door. I'm still not 100% sure where we are.
Wait, there is a small hole. That's a fucking hallway.
Well, you know how big you are on it.
Well, I mean, given that one person has to fit into the structural whatever room, then
And otherwise, I'm not really dancing in that dining room either, are they?
when
That's
you go
fucking
in
dining.
the gym, there's only going to be one person at a time.
Yeah. Where's his personalised gym? He's having to draw a stick man there. This is how fucking big you are.
Yeah, now fuck off.
I'm a giant!
I'm the GM, bitches.
You remember how it was don't piss off the gym because it killed me?
Yeah, Mrs. Parker, you can piss Parker off. He says, killing us all. I'm really fucking dead anyway, all that damage I've taken. Get out.
Yeah, but you're having a good time. You've got to disembowel somebody.
Oh,
Right.
it was
There's
glorious.
doors now.
Has he got doors?
Yay! Where's all the doors? He's across the
Oh,
map.
there's lots of doors.
So yeah, I've basically thrown one towards, I guess, the...
There's the huge hall. Yeah, you go even that way and that way. Yeah. So he's gone that way and that way into the hall.
All right, give me a couple of presence rolls for your grenades.
First one got 13,
Oh, come on, someone else roll a fumble.
and the next one got 17.
No, he's done some good grenading work.
You
Grenaders!
they haven't got pins because it's the future.
Yeah, I'll push
So you
buttons,
press
yeah.
the buttons and roll them both in. And they go to the corner of the room, and just before the explosion happens,
Somebody
you
said-
see in the hallway there's a little weedy-looking guy with face tattoos and like a letterbox visor cyberware thing.
So hopefully he's caught that.
And you've got a bunch of people, oh, hi, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they're chatting. And then, like I say, there's these hollow things looking around. A couple of dealers just like
And then,
giving out drugs. And they all kind of look up. Oh, we've got new baboosh. Oy vey.
What is your shotgun stats, by the way?
Well, mine's an incendiary shotgun.
Oh, in
so
that case,
I
that
mean-
won't be the same.
What does that do?
I like that we haven't got to worry about so many different stats for your gun. It's just that much damage.
Yeah.
That, I'm like, yeah.
I'm trying to find grenades now. They do exist.
They go,
Well, I know
they go
'cause you gave me
boom.
some. You did say there was flags, not cracks, so... These are noisy.
Chat amongst yourselves.
A lot of things.
Well, we have been for most of the To be fair.
Everyone died.
Let's say I mean, shotgun's D8, so they'll be a D8 but with a big... a grenade launcher does D6, which is up to D3 targets, so it's like D6. Roll 2D6 and give me an average between them.
The average is 4.
Average is 4, right. So yeah, explosions, some people get hit by the frag, a couple of like party goers obviously get properly mashed up where it explodes at their feet and like
What's that?
properly nasty. The dealer happened like almost like he's the guy who's with it in the room. He's the only guy who kind of like fuck
Human shield.
human shield. So he's kind of alright but hurt. And this guy with the thing, he's fucking up against the wall, just splat.
Yeah, he
Just paste. Screams.
My music.
It is all kicking off. Give me a D6, someone.
Go on, Nick.
6.
Ooh, 6. So you
Is that good or
guys,
bad though? We don't
No,
know.
we will continue to go first.
you guys can all go first. Give me D6 plus your agility modifiers to work out the order in which you are going.
2.
Two.
Oh, there we go.
Let's do that again. Would you like us to do that again?
Oh, shit!
The
Yeah, do it all again.
number of the beast.
Number 5. A third of a beast.
5.
1. Sorry guys.
Roll up between
Five.
you.
5, 1.
I got 5 again. Rough.
3.
Oh, fuck me there.
Right. Yeah, screams, stuff is breaking, it's kicking off, but you guys get to go. You seem to have control of at least this room because there's people crying and, what the fuck is this shit? I didn't pay to get into this party to have someone explode my face.
Walk in the door.
And you can
We're
see,
making enough noise now.
You know, there's various hollow things, and you can see in your little RCD displays like record.
I've got my hat on.
Hey-o.
Now go to the back.
Good job we're not members of society or anything.
Yeah.
There is that, but that still don't mean we ain't going to get fucking arrested at some point for it. Anywho!
I mean, people can get up to shit, but you are just walking into a party and murdering everyone you see. So,
My
rolled up hat is now.
hold on, I've got my brick in one hand, my other hand.
Yeah. So I'll pull my mask.
you pull your mask down after you see the record lights go on, yeah?
No, I'll do it as we went.
Oh no, because you
No.
would have pulled it down if you hadn't said you
I know.
recorded.
I mean, you can do it now.
Yeah, I'll do it
That's
as we
fine.
go through the door.
There
I'll
will
pull it
definitely
down.
be
And I've got
images
the
of
shotgun.
you on the internet.
I'll
bursting
like
into this
this
room.
I'll put it down.
Murdering
Shotgun.
folk.
And then, well, I'm hoping the smoke ain't cleared yet. But shotgun, and then anything that moves, I'll shoot.
Okay.
And I mean anything that moves.
Yeah, just give me a roll.
I'm behind him.
Yeah, so am I.
That is 17.
17, yeah. I'm not even gonna. Don't even roll for damage. You can roll for damage if you really want
I need a
to.
D8 to borrow.
Oh, I need a DA, yeah.
It's just there's a woman tied
4.
up. There's a woman
Not
tied
anymore.
up, probably a hooker, who's like, oh my god! She's like mashed up all up the front, fucking because she got part of a frag grenade in her, and you just like click clack,
Bang.
blammo, and she's
But then I'll move forward and let these come in behind me.
yep. Straw, what are you doing?
No, it's tempted in. I'm going last, I'm alright.
Well, I'm covered in blood, so I'm walking in behind him.
You're in the hallway, like I say, there's people.
Come on, you fuckers!
Okay.
Oh god, Jesus. It's all gone.
It's all gone so, Pete. This is why I don't play.
Yeah, you say all this recording, but they're all dead, so he's recording.
No, like I say, there's
No,
loads
there's the video ones.
of hollow people who
The
are only
hollow
there
people.
naturally.
Hollow people.
Emergency, evacuate, everybody get out, quickly. Terrorists.
Okay, run away.
This is the
Okay, give
exit.
me a presence roll.
He does it so well. He does it so well. We believe him.
No, I failed it again. I just keep failing presence rolls.
You can spend a glitch to re-roll if you want to.
It might be because
Yes,
every time
yes, every time I roll it, I roll shit.
you nice terrorists, get out!
Well, let's be honest, there's been 2 grenades and some gunfire, and I think they might guess that for themselves, but clearly some of them are a bit thick,
I
so...
think it should be like.
We are the Judean People's Front.
Okay. So from all 3 of the doors that are out of the hallway, kind of open up. if they weren't already open and people are starting to come through. Like, what the fuck is this shit? What's going on? Oh my god! No, Susie, talk to me, Susie. The hooker with the mashed up frozen.
Why are you only
shot
holding
bun.
a tit? That's the only bit where I liked.
Oh no, the love of my life, who I paid a lot of money to come out with tonight, and now what the fuck am I going to get out of it? I'm not going to get blowy now.
No, you will.
And out from the kitchen comes big fella, clearly a kill match fighter, covered in tattoos of like reptile scales.
Bang at him.
It's not your fucking turn.
Got a big, like, his right arm is this big, like, massive fist. Fists everyone with his big fist.
What's his name?
Fisty.
Jake McFistyton. Give me a knowledge roll, everyone.
Jake McFistyton, he's very young old.
No.
Yeah, I can make knowledge rolls, I just can't make fucking presence rolls.
No, I can't make any fucking
Clearly, when
thing.
you were watching the videos earlier on and doing the research, this is Jade Boomslang. And he's got a boomslang fist and it kind of launches out on a wire and comes
Oh,
back.
fuck
And
it.
again, back of the room, fortunately, not the obvious target. 'cause I'm just
And he's like, looks around at the floor, looks up at you guys, and then we'll punch one of you.
It's got to be him, isn't it? Front.
You're at the front, and you've come in as well. Waving the chainsaw around in blood.
Covered from fucking groin to face in
1, 2,
blood.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Scared of a bloke with a
Jake
chainsaw.
Oh
There's a boomslang punch roll.
no! Defense.
Defense, which is agility, but this is DR14.
14 on this.
Yeah.
Oh. 1!
Oh, so yeah, he winds it up and it gets launched like a little fucking
Oh, I can only
comes
do
out,
cartoons.
smashes you in the
I'm just, this guy can throw his fist!
As you say
Now you tell me! Fuck!
Is on that for damage.
so funny.
8 damage.
What?
8 damage.
Hold
You
right
fumbled.
fucking there. 8 damage.
Right,
Right.
but firstly,
6 points of damage.
And then your armour is lowered
just
by 1 tier
horizontal.
as well.
oh. So it goes from being D2 to what?
D1. Oh,
God,
fucking hell.
D1.
You,
So that's-
I mean, it's cyberware, so you'll have to get it repaired rather than just.
I think that's the least of his
yes.
problems.
That is the least of my problems, mate. That's, how many points? 5 did you say?
No, 6.
6.
8 through and then however you
8.
prevent
8 by
it.
just 2
My
for
armour
your
doesn't
armour.
do anything.
Because you
'Cause you-
did in mine.
Oh no, you count that, but
Next
it'll go
time.
away.
Oh,
it
right.
matches it up
Oh,
as
I
you go
got
through it.
yeah. It's 6. That must be it. -4.
Fucking hell.
Yes, but he's going to take D4 points of damage.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, because he's hit me in melee.
It's not
not
melee.
melee.
He's launched his
It's
fist
fist.
at
Oh,
you.
it's on
shot
wire.
off.
It's
Yeah,
on a
on
wire.
wire and then comes back.
Well, it might carbon fibre
Oh,
wire.
you
doesn't-
filthy whore!
Literally. I like all the anything.
I've just got to watch out for the guy with the fist!
Watch out for that!
I'm be tempted to change sides. I said, I've got them, sir! I've arrested them!
Wow.
You can't shoot that fist at all!
Wow. What happened?
I am
Wow.
ouchness!
You are dead.
Thanks, I am fucking D! I'm going home!
Yes, please.
No, I'm fine.
Probably,
let's
yeah,
go.
I fucking need a drink with these guys. I
It was a simple mission
mean,
which
it
we
was a
just...
simple go in, chat to the guy.
How can you chat to somebody about cutting him in half?
You get to inveigle yourself
Yes,
with him,
please.
find a room alone,
I think me
and
and
then
one sure said.
deal with it.
No, I'm fine,
Legs
thanks. No,
You want a cold drink, eh?
No, I'm alright, thanks. No, so we go in there. I mean, we're all clearly socially inadequate, and yet we managed to persuade this guy to go into his quiet room with us and him and his chainsaw. No, this wasn't a talkie.
No!
There was no
No.
talkie. The only
There's
thing we
no way
did,
this
the only
was
thing we
ever
did
a
wrong
talkie
was
mission.
we should have intimidated the guards a bit better. But this is my awesome
Maybe
presence
saying
roll.
that,
How many,
my other character,
how many points are you down?
-4.
Roll a d8 at minus, or +4 rather.
At +4.
Yeah.
What lower high menace?
That's a good question. You will find the answer out to once you have rolled your die.
+4.
+4.
7 +4.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that should be a low number. You
It's
fucking right.
11. It's not feeling good. It's not feeling
That's a high
good.
number.
It's
Yeah.
not feeling good for me with a fist that's just hit me in the face and probably murdered me.
You are
Fisted. I've been fisted.
You have been fisted.
you are unconscious
And dead.
for now.
Until you die.
Let me work it out. I need to work something out. How many negative hit points are you?
-4.
-4.
Ouch! Did anyone get the number of that donkey cart?
4.
Fucking hell. I like the system, it's quick and fun. But,
He's going to be over way before.
but that was just bullshit.
Okay. How much money do you have in your account?
I have 50 credits in my pocket. That is it.
Okay. If you were to get to a hospital, you would have a 50% chance of being saved as long as you had 10 million credits.
If he had 10 million credits, he'd have somebody with him to stand in front of him when people
That
were
is-
saying
that is
that.
funny.
It's
we
like
wouldn't be on
sure
this
as
job.
fuck wouldn't be doing this job.
That is how dead you are.
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Basically, this fist has just gone through my skull, hasn't it?
Can I not bring him up? I'm guessing that's
No,
way beyond.
he is.
No, because otherwise you could
Basically,
make a
while I'm
bleeding
standing there,
fortune.
his fist just goes through my skull, goes back to him, and my body just goes thump.
And I've just gone, watch out for the...
Oh!
Smashed apart.
Oops!
This
And
is
Jade Boomslang just like, there's bits of brain come off the end. We can say that your secondary character
No,
is
it's not there. You carry on.
down.
Let's go.
Let's face it, this is
He's
going to
on
last
driver.
another 5 minutes.
They're all in the van. They're all
Oh, no, he's back at the flat going.
This is going to last another 5 minutes, and that's if we take our time rolling our dice.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you did fumble your defense.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew it was a deadly system. I was unaware of exactly how deadly it was. Cyberpunk, this ain't. I mean, Cyberpunk's deadly, but
I've got 7 hit points. That bitch has got 1 hit point and he's still alive.
Yep.
yeah, you fucking chainsawed fucking Fred to death. So Ted did you in.
Dead with him as well.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting 8 points of damage from that.
Whose go was that? That was their
That was
go.
your go, so it's now Spuddy's go.
Spuddy, Jake
Fuck 'em all up.
Slang is looking around like he's the big I am because he's a fucking kill match, and he kind of, you see him look over to these recorded dots that you can see, and he's like, "Mwah. Jake Boomslang! Boomslang punch, baby!
I didn't know what.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like it, and want to subscribe.
There you go, but I need to know what the. Because it says if I use a flashbang, it's toughness test DR 14 or plus 4 DR on everything for D4 rounds.
So, basically everyone has to make a toughness DR check, and if they fail, they're at -4 to everything.
Okay, so
Which would, if you're the one throwing it, so they're going to be at +/4 to hit you or whatever.
yeah, so I do that because I just see him get fucking mangled. And like, we need to distract him somehow. Pull it and throw it out,
My
literally
corpse
out
is
his
a
feet. Is what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Hell.
Give me a. Can I just have a quick look?
Yeah, that's why I was
See the description,
asking.
just to make sure exactly. I don't want to
I
get.
didn't know if it meant that we're on plus or he's on minus or
So
how it
he and everyone in the room, you can obviously when you're throwing it, and you have
Yeah, I shut my mind.
shut your eyes. He and everyone in the room has to make DR 14. He does not.
Yeah, I shut the lug to that is going out.
I'm in behind him anyway, so I'm just going.
Okay.
Then I put my magical fence up.
I mean,
A team of carpenters, hurry out!
It's a fold out one, but it's nanotech on it.
The fence only goes up if you've got actual cover, you bellend.
I've got cover.
Jake Boomslang kind of stumbles back. His eyes are flickering in
I'm
the
guessing
thing.
that's what I can do for that round then.
And everyone who isn't already fucked in this room is like more fucked, I guess.
There's a lot of bombs going off at the moment.
It's all gone Pete Tom.
Oh, that was brutal!
I'm going to shoot Jake Boomslang with my incendiary shotgun. because I'd quite like him to catch on fire because that would make me smile. And that is a hit.
Woo! Okie
Now, oh,
dokie.
max
Some
damage. Max damage.
I
Come
know,
on!
I think I probably will. Yeah, fuck it.
Max damage.
He can have 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then you have to roll to see if he's still on fire, if that matters.
Yep. The important thing is... Oh, 10. No, he's not still on fire. What a bugger.
Oh.
But he does take 10 points.
That would have been funny if his corpse would catch fire and then the rest of the fucking place
Well, I was trying to
burns
set
down.
fire to play.
And we all die horribly! Oh no, it's just me.
It is going to be an interesting one. Ways we can get out of this one. Turning King's evidence in grassing up straw.
Yeah. This is the man who done
He
it.
planned it. He planned it.
We tried to stop him. That's
Yeah,
what he's seen
he
in the
planned it.
picture.
I mean, like an 80s action film. He takes it full in the chest, boom, drop it up against the wall like he's been pulled by a fucking cable. There's wagoosh.
And I like the way he don't set fire, but it's just sporing in his
He
chest,
kind of
isn't
he goes down, but he seems to be. I mean, he's clearly badly hurt, but he seems to be still alive
For the moment.
Just.
Yes. Right.
His go.
as he's scrawled against his wall. Like,
Yeah, he's going to.
Light 80 actually moved. You get one block final.
He's going to try and run away. He's running back through the kitchen that he came from. He's like staggers up, just fucking pulls himself almost through the doorway and staggers through because fuck that noise. He's just been shot in the chest.
Oh, he got through the door. They shoot him in the back because he killed my friend. That's what I was planning to do.
I mean, that was his go. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
you give me a
Well, he'll still possibly be in target by the time he's
Yeah.
yeah. Give me okay. I'll give him cover. There we go.
Okay.
And if you don't kill him,
I like you killed our friend. I want to make sure he's fucking dead.
so that means he's going to be a plus something to hit, which I will find out momentarily.
Should I roll
Yeah,
anyway?
there's no
'Cause
way
if
to
it's
crawl
really
through the
high-
door and then shut the door behind him.
Yeah, before he gets shot off.
So plus, concrete wall, plus 4 difficulty. So instead of 12, you need 16.
Shit, I've got 15.
You can spend a point of glitch to re-roll if you like.
No. See the way
Sure.
to glitch.
Okay, so yeah, you take a shot, but it like spatters the frame of the door as it kind of dives to one side.
Very 80s movie then.
Totally. I mean, we might as fucking well now at this point, right? It's all kicked right off. I like Straws is gone. He's like, no, I'm not coming back to this bullshit.
Shaw's left the game
He's
and
out.
not coming back upstairs.
Woo-ha. Nick, do you have any plans?
I'm looking for jackhammer. Fuck it.
Okay, so you've got the kitchen that Boomslang went through
Oh yeah, fuck it. Follow him. Don't
for
I?
him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's dead already.
His arm ought to be worse than that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, we said you left and you weren't coming back.
Okay, so you get
Three of
through
the houses just gone.
into the kitchen.
Hockey.
What? Oh, Jesus.
Just
Sorry,
sort of-
you fucking arsehole.
Slightly outrageous.
I thought you were going to pass it closer, you dick cheese.
Would we do?
You get through the kitchen. Obviously, the explosions and violence haven't got through to this point of the house yet.
They're just about to.
They're just about. It's very like it's a pristine kitchen that's probably never had food cooked in it.
On the bright side, can be easy to clean. Wipe down surfaces.
I thought we laughed and lost the keys. I didn't realise it was that.
I am thinking about the future. It's wipe down surfaces.
Yep.
So
There are a couple of. There's always like pretty much every room you go into. There's going to be a couple of party people. You know, just hanging out.
why doesn't anybody
Give
leave?
you a knowledge roll as well.
God,
Well,
it's
the
not-
music's so loud, they ain't even heard us yet.
This next
Oh yeah, they will
is
do when
feed
they
for
get actions and stuff.
knowledge. Oh, I've got 11, so no.
No. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of party people.
Well, is mate
They'll
still
go
in here?
like,
Where's?
They're cowering behind the island in the middle of the kitchen.
If I can still see the bloke with
He's
the
like-
fisty hand, he's going to get shot
Oh,
again.
yeah, but you can shoot him.
Then you did it.
No, apparently he crawled out of the room and Chris shot at him, but he missed
got
because he just got
doorway.
out the door. So,
And he's 16.
no, I've missed
15.
you. Fine. So, see why I quit. God, I wouldn't hire me. Fucking hell.
So yeah, you take a shot at Jade Boomslang, and you kind of like
I'm probably laughing
dives-
too much now.
Yeah, and
The acid's kicking in.
you shoot some.
What? You're taking drugs?
Of course I took drugs.
I didn't know you had any. Oh God, no!
You had to have a bit of a hit before we started this. You mean you didn't? Fucking hell, I assumed you took loads.
Who needs drugs when you've got a chainsaw?
I just assumed he was off his tits.
No, it's just the petrol fumes, mate.
There was a guy. Yeah, I'm just full of pizza.
Pizza and good cheer.
There was a guy sitting by Jane Boomslang as he comes around the corner, and you can see him kind of like as he's putting things, and he's like tapping away on a virtual keyboard in front of himself. Like, oh yeah, this, and then this, and then that, and then like Jade Boomslang crawls over him. You try and shoot Jade Boomslang and shoot this guy, like a writer or something like that.
Not anymore.
No, journalist or something.
I just want to set something on fire, to be honest. Yes! Yes! I have. I'll set
He's
sofa
on
on
fire.
fire.
Okay,
Battle
So-
kitchen.
something is on. People and or things are on fire.
Fire! Fire!
Where? Boom.
I need to pee so bad. That's the problem
can't
with
go
yeah,
down,
everyone
right?
gets
It's
drinks, which is great, but then you have to pee, which is less good.
What you need is a little barrel with tap.
There you go.
Piss baby!
That was you.
Yeah.
NPCs. You missed Boomslang, didn't you?
Yeah, I got to go away.
He is trying to. He goes through into the dining room.
Chasing
Like,
him around.
okay.
We are trying to get him back for you, don't worry.
Stumbling as he
We are
goes.
You say you went through the
Webcam.
dining room?
Well, we've gone in the kitchen.
Yeah, when
You're in the kitchen now.
The dining room is probably this bit with the D on it here.
Oh, that
Yeah, yeah.
kitchen. So he's gone through that door there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know where I'm going next.
What do you think that room there is?
I don't know, that's where I thought the kitchen was.
No, because it's definitely got.
W.
It's a
Um,
W.
What's room?
Wow. It says WOW, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
where?
What's the WOW room?
The
World of
WOW room.
Warcraft.
It's got a World of
It's the
Warcraft room.
guest room. Guest.
Where does that say guest?
Uh,
Does that bollocks? That says wow.
Gee, that is definitely W.
Why is it
Oh,
W?
It might be win
Or one.
or one. One, sorry, yeah, not
Yeah,
win.
it's into the one room.
Trophy room. What is that room? You said it's guest room, okay.
yeah, guest room.
Let's more than this.
Guest room. Shut the fuck up.
As you kind of get to the, you're in the kitchen and stuff, and out of the dining room comes clearly a hacker, like slightly emaciated woman with big kind of, she's got this big kind of severe haircut.
Lost interest then for a moment then, but no, lost
Fringe,
interest.
she's got kind of like black makeup on that dribbles down her face, and she kind of goes, and then the universal language.
One more
of hacking.
time.
That's how people hack, right?
In the film, The Hackers.
And then you see lots of images of her kind of filling your RCD feed, just like she's over there, she's over here, she's over there, and then kind of it's really like, where the fuck? You know she's one of these things.
Oh,
Isn't it good how I've got a shotgun?
Yeah.
And I don't generally, as we have noticed, I tend not to aim.
But like everyone now looks potentially like her.
or hit.
Everyone looks like everyone's dying. And
Has anybody noticed me aiming yet? You know, it's like most of my shots have missed. Should have been safer just standing there going, fuck you, and I'd have missed it. Whereas now, with the chance to hit him.
That's what he's got, though, isn't it?
You're next, anyway.
Yeah.
Can I pee? Am I allowed to pee?
No, you have to stay there until you wet yourself.
I wouldn't mind, but like I think
You wouldn't mind
there'd be
that.
like reasonable gaps when this happens.
No,
Well, it might be a fairly long gap pretty soon, won't it?
Fucking, it's just RoboCop in the drugs den where he's just like gun kill.
Oh no,
murder.
I was going to say it's the Robocop where he keeps on shooting one's penis off.
He does it once.
No, he don't in the new movie they brought
Oh, I
out.
haven't seen the new one.
Spacey shoots like 21 people's cocks.
Original best.
Oh boy.
It's on the internet, look it up on YouTube. You
No one
won't
cares.
thank me.
Oh my. Golly gosh. Yeah, well, no. You're not allowed in here because there's food. Go away. Go away. He's doing a good little job, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't believe all this stuff.
Amusing us.
Back.
Fucking fist attack. What the?
I'm still struggling to see what our approach
don't.
was supposed to be, though.
Yeah, it was always going to be a fight, wasn't it?
Because, I mean...
No, he thought we were going there, having a quiet word, take him to the side room and something happened. He should have knew us better.
Yeah, but also this guy in his party is going to go, oh, excuse me, I've got some directing dudes who are going to cut me legs off. Just everybody carry on partying.
Yeah.
You know, it clearly would have been a fight, so we might as well have got the element of surprise.
It's alright, we've got 6 people.
Hey, the pizzas, boy, for fuck's sake.
And we are killing people as we go.
No, I'm
Eek.
really
Is it safe to eat with a dog in here, then?
Yeah, we won't jump up at you.
He went to climb up Nick to get it off the table, that's what
Yeah,
we
we'll
did
try
over
to
there.
take it off the table, look.
You
No,
want to pick it
don't be silly. Hey, get down, you little bugger.
He wants it from your mouth.
No, get down.
Go.
Get out.
Go. Yeah, go.
Go. Go on,
It's Parker's fault for leaving the door open. We're blaming Parker. He's seen that. Take back a bit.
I'm blaming him for everything in this game.
What do you mean you didn't expect us to be murder hobos?
I mean, come on.
You know how many bullets are in a magazine?
I thought you did have 3 in it on the.
Yeah, I've got 3 mags and 4 mags, but how many do I'm assuming I'm firing single shot.
Ah.
I'm fire.
Just shoot them all, mate.
Yeah, because that's just smart done. You only got 3 in your shotgun.
3 mags then.
Yeah, 3 bullets in 3 mags, I guess that is. And
3
4
shells.
guns and 4 mags, maybe?
I don't know. Is a mag 1 bullet?
No. A mag is a abstract amount of rounds. If you fumble, you run out of ammo. At the end of at the end of a combat or something, then you roll to see if you've run out.
See, I just took it on face value. What is that you marked up there?
And that's why you're not a game designer.
Yeah.
Sorry, where you up to?
I come into the kitchen behind Nick, and then I look because I ain't got all the multiple her up, and I guess I shoot her
You can that happens to basically everyone who's
within a certain.
within a certain area. You can see a woman in, like, as you're walking from one side of the room to the other, and then it's almost like you can feel it burrow into your RCD.
Well, I shoot where I last said and out the doorway, I guess.
Okay. Give me a
Presence.
presence plus D4. Sorry, plus 4.
No, only got 7.
Okay, so and then by the time you kind of get in, you shoot at where you think she is, but she's now one of the many, or maybe she's hiding or whatever now, you're not quite sure.
Do I shoot space or do I shoot a person?
You shoot a person who, and then once they're dying, you realise that they're not moving in the way a small hacker, like emaciated chick, would move, because they're all like clearly a big portly guy or whatever. It's a bit weird when you're kind of superimposed on them.
Okay.
Nick?
I'm walking forward with my shotgun, and I'm basically, these things, they're not going to be physical, are they? So I'll walk through them.
Yes, so some of them are you just walk through them like they're hollow ads. Some of them are automatically superimposed onto people around the room.
Okay. I'm just walking forward. Mainly I'm looking for either Fistman or Target Man. Those are the 2 people I'm looking for. I'm not really interested in anyone else. I mean, this woman I might shoot because she just annoyed me, but apart from that...
Okay, give me a presence roll.
Yes.
At what?
I've got 17, so I was
17.
succeeded by 5.
Okay, so...
Actually 6 because I got +1.
Yeah, as I say.
See, don't do that when I'm telling people to leave the room, do I? No.
So you do see Jade Boomslang, sorry. You see him with his mighty fist, because you're like, hang on a minute, even though it's like superimposed over him, clearly like he's a big giant dude with a massive fist. You see him.
Nope, that's missed.
Okay.
No wonder you got fucking fired.
I know, who would employ a killer this fucking
Yeah,
bit?
so there's like a hole in the wall now that's just singed and
At least he should be quite nervous by
charred or
now,
whatever.
if he wasn't beforehand.
And then as you kind of look across as well, you see by the cage is standing
Super leg man.
Steel,
Whatever his name was.
steel jackhammer. He's got a baseball cap with hammer written on the under of the thing. He's got no lips, but like cyber teeth. Just
He's an ugly fucker, isn't he?
and he's got glasses with like crosses on and stuff.
Do him a favour.
Yeah.
And he is looking quite peeved.
Well, really
Peeved in a minute
smart.
because super weedy skull man is going to fuck him up.
And then,
I can't remember which name is.
Coil.
as you may or may not remember, in this room are the two fighting cats.
Oh yeah.
And he kind of opens the thing and then dives into the bedroom. Is his action.
I'm sure that he's can use mind control or something clever on the super fighty cats.
Yeah.
And the cats kind of leap out of this cage. Like I say, they're kind of, link sized. They're not like massive cheetahs or fucking lions or whatever, but they're.
Yeah, cheetahs aren't all that big.
Linda's
big
big
enough.
enough.
But, yeah, I mean, and they're clearly genetically engineered and possibly cybered and whatever. You can see like they've got metal claws somehow. It's the future, right?
Right, you've got to have animal handling.
Oh, that's this one.
Fuck you, Nick.
Well, at least it would have been animal handling.
At least it could have actually used it for that, right?
Animal handling, the only time so far in about bloody 3 years of roleplay that it would have actually been fucking useful.
Very dirty. Sorry, Spunny, what are you doing?
Right, I'm going to say get out of my head and get out of the room, and I'm going to walk in and shoot whatever's in the dining room, I guess.
Okay, so you've got the two cats.
There is this hint about you're about to be attacked by a couple of fucking cybernetic cats.
Yeah, but there's also Boom Fist. I'm guessing it's still running
give us
away.
a presence roll to see if you see Boomslam.
17, 18.
Everybody can see him. It's like
Again, he's got like, you're looking at the superimposed
Like-
image of this hacker, but with the massive fist and like a 6.5 foot tall guy.
But what's the threat now? Is he still running away?
He's running away. He's
In that
like
case,
carrying,
it's-
you've got two cats.
I can get him
But
later.
they've now
Yeah,
got
now we've
weird
forgotten about getting
hacker
revenge for you.
faces
We did it for a
Yeah,
while.
over their faces, which looks really weird, and they're like,
I'm shooting,
hacker.
I'm shooting one of the cats then.
Okay, wicked.
You got me roll to see if I shoot the cat.
I would love you to do that.
Oh, that was 15 and roll back to 8. So I miss.
That is a miss. You take a shotgun shot at Stripe and or Shade, which are the names of the cats. You can even see in your RCD that they've got like names hovering above them, so you know which one's which, because
It's just future.
it's the future. And it's like, you're used to it because you live there, but it's just pervasive, this constant hollow imaging and everything. Anyway, Nick, what are you up to?
Shoot the other cat. Because obviously my buddy Weedy Brain Man has put his one down, so
It's even got a little like a bullet like this is Shade. He likes tickles on the belly.
he likes me rolling twos, I would think.
What's up with a dice roll when it comes to shooting?
Shooting and warning people, but everything else I'm good at.
So, good news, guys. You get a cat each.
Yay!
And they just leap at you. You're genetically engineered. Like I say, one of them's got multicoloured stripes, the other one's dark violet colour. People are just like, all of the party goers are just like in the corners, huddled down. People like, as soon as you walk to a certain stage of the room, they're like fucking running
Running
away.
like fuck.
You've got you've seen some of these hollow people who aren't really there with their record buttons on. You can see them like num num.
Yeah, and this is the best part, because there is no danger. Yeah.
So good. Oh my god.
This is better than the move I've been to any
Oh
show.
wow, this is amazing.
They think it's put on because it's so interactive.
And you can there's more now than there were.
Yeah, word and be around, it'll be fucking knee deep,
everywhere,
was it?
yeah.
Everybody's
You
here
can-
follow.
You can even see in the corner on the dining room there's like an old fashioned television which has a camera view of this on the TV.
Have they started putting odds up yet for the fucking fight?
So you can have a cat, you can have a cat. You don't have a cat because
What?
you're
You're
dead.
dead.
Ah.
So make a defense roll, please. Agility DR12.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Agility DR 18.
Okay, so he kind of leaps at you. You time yourself. I mean, you were very good at dodging hit. You weren't so good at hitting things.
Yeah, but well, to be honest, I say this quietly, but I actually haven't been hit yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
obviously you're
Not
having
like
problems.
fist magnet
You're
over
used to
there.
fighting in zero-G environments,
Yeah,
so you know the guns
places where people are
absolutely-
really, really close to you and moving very slowly, because then
Yeah.
I tend to be a bit of a marksman.
I was hoping you forgot that. 14?
14's
good
enough, yeah.
Nice.
This is less action hero and more fuck.
I've got a bit of a gun in this mouth.
Pretty much that. Right. Speaking of use, buddy.
Get on with the animal
I
control.
tried to push it off with my gun, was thinking about
Blowing
to
it.
shoot it because I don't think my knives would do a robot cat
I'm
damage.
expecting something awesome from Super Brainy Person, not shotgun damage.
14.
14
He
hits,
was
roll
a shooter.
damage.
but-
No, I'm not, but I picked it up because my knives don't do shit to metal. So.
D8, I think, for a
D8,
shotgun.
yes. 6.
You do 6 points of damage to Shade.
Oh, I'm
Hope
alright.
it's brain cable.
No armor on it.
Pussy.
I mean, it's vaguely described, but it's not like a hard
Pussy. It
Uh,
is a pussy.
I've hit.
14.
Okay, roll damage.
This is a better gun.
Oh, no, 1.
Oh!
Oh,
magic
but then
one.
you still
Is
see
it on
the
fire?
civic slips on fire?
That's a good point. Nope, that's single.
What do you have to roll for it to be on fire?
It's succeed again, basically. It's like water fire.
Okay, that was you.
Yeah.
I'll roll for that. You shot the one on you. I mean, you took a proper chunk out of it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of in the shoulder somewhere. And it's like three-legged. And it fucks off kind of out into another room, just fucking whizzing left and right. I mean, you know, you shoot your cat with a shotgun. It's not going to be like, hey, let's fight to the death.
Oh, see, I thought it was totally mechanical and that.
No, they're more like genetically engineered than they are mechanical. But make a defense roll, please, Nick.
No.
Ha ha! Oh,
Well, like I said, it was bad of it. As soon as I said I haven't taken any damage.
You take
30 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Minus armor.
8 points of damage. Let me put me last chit in. That'll take 4 of it down, right?
D6.
What?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Which is more than your armour is anyway.
6.
You're right.
There you go.
That's good going.
Right, that's a point of damage.
So it scratches at you, and it's like the front of your clothes are like completely fucked up.
Yeah.
But clearly it's got its claws stuck in a zip or something like that.
I know, it happens to me as well, yeah.
Make a DR10 strength check, please.
Yep.
You did it, okay. So it's hanging on to you.
Yeah.
It will still get attacked, but it hasn't pulled you down onto the ground. Because it's trying to pull you
No, I've got 16.
down. You're beefcake.
Yeah.
Spud, what are you up to?
Nom nom nom. Basil,
What?
I'm doing the life tap.
Oh,
I'll try it again because it knows I can only do it once.
So
So,
there's no like magic points or anything. You
No.
do it as much as you don't fail, and then you.
so
have
I'm trying to
spots.
give the cat's life to the person who's just cut
Nice.
into.
20!
Bam! Let's
I
find
wasted my
out.
glitch, because I mean, mind you, if I hadn't wasted that,
You would have died.
Yeah,
I was going to bring it
I was on
back.
6 hit points.
I was
so
like, I was like,
8, and I got 1
I
armor.
actually went when you got hit. I was like, all right, I've got 2 of these, so I can re-roll from this, and then I can max it out.
Nah,
And
it's
then you was
just
dead,
there,
and I was like, can't bring it back from that. Maximum.
So what have you? What does your thing do?
All right, it takes D6. It does D6 damage to the one I'm taking the health from, and gives it to the D6 health to the other one.
So you will do 2d6.
Ooh. Damage is first.
Yep.
Well, it says heal first and then damage. So
Wait, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I only
Either
want
one.
We're doing it here.
I only want
D6.
I only want 1 point.
So that's he gets 8 points of healing.
Okay, so
You
it
don't
does
need
8
one.
points of damage to the
Oh,
cat.
we're doing it just that.
And like I say, this
Yeah, it
weird
should
white
be-
ooze with blood.
Oh no, it's only for foul. It just says it's does it completely different, but it just basically takes all the nanos and they slide into him and then heal him up.
Nice.
So it basically takes all the matter from this cat. All
So
the
murders the
biomatter,
cat and
then
heals you for
merges
what?
it with
Heals
him.
me for
Well, it's
1.
like a weirdly grey gas thing, and you're like meow.
I love it. Gets little cat ears now.
How many damages? Sorry.
8.
The cat just kind of, it's
Basically, I pulled all the biomatter I was holding all this mechanical matter together and gave it to you.
like
and here we
turning
are.
into
It turned all into
grey
stuff for you.
grey kind of like mist as it turns into, but not, it's like a weirdly mist that
Blood
kind
and
of
energy
controls
flow
itself.
between the creatures. Like
And the cat is no longer there apart from like bits of its metal skeleton.
Twitching.
Yeah.
and it just.
And that was you.
I feel really bad now. Everyone's
I'd
unhappy
like to
because
say
of
like
that.
what we're going to do when the combat's over, but apparently you'll have murdered everyone in the house.
Right.
Meow,
Well, we know where he's gone because he died through a room.
meow, meow.
It's
Meow.
me.
Meow.
Meow.
No, I only got 1 hit point back from it.
Yeah.
Right, we're going after.
Have you got 6
we're going
on
You
after-
go into the master bedroom.
Yeah, we're going after Jackass.
Okay. So yeah, in the master bedroom, he's packing a bag.
He's a complete pussy.
He's very hopeful, isn't he?
There's clearly some hookers on the bed, covering their tits, despite the fact their minges are like flapping out.
Yeah, why do they do that?
Weirdly, now you've walked through the door, you can't hear the sounds of the party so much anymore, so it sounds
That's
pretty
because there's no party going on.
Oh yeah. Oh, the music's still going, because
Oh,
the
is it?
music's always still going, right?
Some of the speakers must have been destroyed in some of the
Yeah,
rooms.
A couple of like shotguns to a speaker, but the music's always still going. Well, what are you gonna do?
Put your hands on your head and don't move.
Make a.
You might be able to finally tell someone to do
It would
something.
be nice.
Oh, he's not that. That's on the
How much?
one something.
What did you get? 5.
6 actually, because
Six.
that's one.
It was higher than that before you knocked it with your finger.
Plus
It looked
4,
like
you're still
silver
failing it, that's the thing. He throws the bag at you and like runs at you, ready to punch you in the mush.
Shooting him.
It's
only reaching.
You can have a
Rational shot.
It's going to be a snapshot in it because I did have the gun in front of me.
yeah.
That is actually a hit.
What'd you get?
13. And I got +1, so it's 14.
Okay, I was going to give you +2. Yeah, so you do hit.
Cemetery crew.
4.
I see if he gets on fire. Don't forget the fire.
4 damage.
Oh yeah, don't forget the fire.
Make sure he's on fire. We like being on fire. We ain't done it yet.
No, because I need to get I've got 10 and I need to get 12.
I'm waiting for him to say something on fire.
Yeah, but it's like when you do an automatic fire.
How much? So you've got on it. So I will let you roll a hit location, please, which is going to be a particular dice that I will tell you once I find the chart that is hit locationing.
Don't be the legs. Don't be the legs. Don't be the legs. That was, all this time we've been sending for the legs.
Roll
I hate to do this to you, but the chances of us getting out of this alive and turning
Roll
into
a,
mating with the legs are
D20.
fucking small. D12.
D20.
Oh, D20. So let's find the dice we haven't actually got out yet. I have got an 11.
11. Smack in the chest.
Yeah.
Really?
Doesn't kill him. He's clearly hurt.
Slow him down about manhandling people.
Yeah, and then he will attempt to punch you with his steel jackhammer fist. It's like, rather than it launching out, it's like a...
Fucking get these people. I really don't.
He's fun at parties.
Not even the hookers are in his room.
Yeah.
Roll a defense agility, please.
Yeah, it looks good to me. 15.
Yeah, you're kind of like, what the fuck?
You fucking dickhead.
Right in the mush.
Or not, it's the case with me.
Spuddy.
I come in.
And cast Mr. Doom, which cuts him in half, taking his legs off.
No, I
No?
can't do that.
Haven't you got that spell?
I have not got that spell.
Fuck me,
Have you
shit.
heard that? My
Fucking
spells are
brilliant.
not all that great.
Brilliant.
One's really good.
I don't know
he's
what
still
we brought
alive.
him.
That's not a fucking cut in half spell. Fuck me.
I'm guessing I ain't got a clear shot on him, so I try and get to an angle where I have past Nick.
I mean, he's in melee combat with Nick.
In that case, I'm running with my knife then,
Okay?
and I stab him.
Oh,
Okay.
stealing.
So,
His
you
steel
stab Nick
legs.
with your knife.
No, stab the other one. I'll try for his jugular if I'm actually honest.
I mean,
But anyway,
you can try and stab him in combat. It's like, I get what you, but it's all a bit. Fuck.
Yeah, but you don't go into a knife
Yeah.
fight like, oh, there's two people fighting. I'm there to swing it around like this. You go, all right, stab.
I know, but he's just saying this excuse when you stab him.
One, yeah. What's that? I don't call
Did you roll
it.
one?
Yeah.
You roll a one.
Oh, fuck!
I can spend this for extra.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you've got two
Do a
of them.
reroll, can I?
No,
No,
you
negate
just,
it.
you can just negate
Counts,
it.
yeah, if it was a normal failure.
I negate. I don't want to stab my mate.
No, don't stab
So
him,
it's
mate.
it's not a fumble, it's just a normal
It's
miss.
just a normal
Okay.
Just like you can kind of like and then you can see it coming
shit,
towards you.
yeah.
Hang the fuck on a minute.
Oh shit! Do you have to be?
Well, no, I mean,
be able to
they're
stab someone?
tussling.
Yeah, but
Tussling.
still.
We're kind of moving around. That was you, Nick. What are you up to? You're in melee. It's going to be harder to hit him with a shotgun because he's
Basically, I'm just going to try and get him to surrender just by sort of sticking the shot, holding the shotgun to him and saying, "Fucking stand still."
Okay.
Please stand still.
Give me a.
Persuasion.
Well, it'll be
With a
what like your persuade plus your
Presence bonus.
yeah.
It ain't going to be good enough, mate. Because once again, whenever I do talky things, I roll round about 5. I just never roll
yeah,
a
I mean,
6.
yeah, if you're rolling that low, it's not a lot.
He's not a talky person. Luke doesn't do talky. Doesn't do much shooting either.
Well, not on target.
He's got some knowledge rolls.
Yeah.
He's engaged in combat with you. He's going to try and punch you again.
I'll just sort of stare on the side, and go stab, miss, stab.
Although really,
Worst stabbing bloke
Yes,
through.
he will try and hit you again. So agility to defend.
No, failed that time.
Oh, okay. So it does 5 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then because it's you can roll defensive.
Okay, well for starters it does 1 damage because my armour is actually really fucking good against people with wanky fist things.
Nice.
Wanky fist thing!
So roll again.
That's his brother.
That looks like another disappointing low number.
1 point of damage, which I guess your armour just.
My armour will again successfully. Do you have to fucking roll again? Do I?
No. So if I do a certain amount of damage, so I
okay.
get an extra hit. But it could theoretically just like keep pounding you, keep
I'm
pounding
going to
away.
enjoy taking this bloke's legs off, you know.
Buddy.
Take a step back and do my special again.
Okay.
I've seen him get hurt.
Actually, that might work because that way you won't. Yeah.
18, 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So roll damage.
6. 2.
2. So he loses 2.
You gain 2.
Well, let's move back up full again.
It's only biomatter as well, so it's actually one of my better things to do.
Yeah.
Can I roll that to automatically succeed, or is there?
No. You can roll again if you miss.
Okay.
You can negate a critical or a hit, but you can't. And you can do max damage with it as well.
Surely, no, it's not worth it yet.
Six,
You will
not
save
yet,
it,
not
saving
yet.
him down,
That was
or
you.
saving your
Nick.
life.
What are you up to?
I'm still attempting to basically get him to surrender because I'm not a hand-to-hand
Give me
merchant.
a presence at +4.
You have to realise some of his top level skin just went off him into another
For
person.
fuck's sake! Well, look, a talkie roll and a
Fucking
5.
I mean, he's confused.
6. That makes up to 10.
He's
Of course he's
high
confused because he's going,
I mean, he's high as a kite as well. So
I just, if he stops and he surrenders, then I can shoot him in the head and we don't damage his legs.
that's true.
This is my theory.
I mean, he's engaged in combat with you. Weird shit's going on. He's kind of like a bit weird looking guy with funny brain knocking. But he will try and roll defense of the mighty fist.
No, that's another 5.
oh, for the love of God!
5 points of damage.
Oh.
1 point damage.
Roll to defend again as his mighty jackhammer is jackhammering at you.
17. Fuck your mighty jackhammer.
All the ladies love jackhammer.
They fucking well won't after we finish with him.
He's got an alternate attachment which you can see on a table.
Oh,
on the side of him, just like blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's a doodo! It's a doodo!
That was him. So it's Buddy.
I can keep on doing it, but I'm just keep on
Hey,
taking his
fumble.
biomatter.
Fumble and your face melts off.
16.
That's a hit.
Okay.
3.
He's taken a fair bit of damage now. He's taken 5 from you and 4 from me. He's not having the
You
best
got
day.
healed, Nick.
Yep, that's me healed back up again.
Nick,
It might be like, I'm hitting him up.
I'm just going to attempt to put a shotgun in his head and pull the trigger.
okay, you're going to be at +4 difficulty because it's you're engaged in combat and you're trying to not.
I rolled an 8 that time, but no.
Okay, I'll have to fumble. So give me a random d20. High is good.
3.
Yeah, I mean you don't necessarily. You definitely chip the paintwork. You know, there's some chrome that's chipped off. It's not.
It's gone long beyond. How do we get out of these next back? I mean, the guy with the taxi's dead anyway.
That's
I
true.
mean, let's face it, we've got 1 or 2 problems fulfilling this job successfully. So now it's just a matter of
His role, he is going to try and like disengage from combat and run away. You're going to get 3 hit on him in the back.
Absolutely.
You'll both get 3 hits before you.
Shotgun out.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Changing weapon there, Chris.
Yeah, you're going to be at +2 difficulty because you're changing.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I got 10.
So he was so shocked by him running away.
I had a shotgun. I was just magicking all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, he is trying to run away. You can chase him.
Yeah, well, we will now.
Let's have a. I mean, you're not going to like Terminator it and like do. You're like booking it after him,
Yeah.
right? So let's have a agility test from you both.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Oh mate, you're like on it.
I got 12, so I'm getting up there. He's barged me to one side as he steams it off.
And as you kind of start running back through the party, like most of the people have left. There is one guy.
Who won't leave.
Oh yeah, there's one guy who's just like looking out, like gets distracted. He's putting stuff in a sack. Like what? And then realises you're not paying attention to him, and he just carries on. Fuck this shit, I don't care. Yeah, so you can have an attack on him because you've caught up with him, and then we'll say that you've now got initiative of this way around again because you're the fastest guy.
Shotgun in the back.
And he's in the kitchen. So he made it through the dining room into the kitchen.
16.
Shotgunning him.
Shotgun in the back of the head.
Give me a damage roll.
No, only 2.
Only 2. Okay, yeah, you've caught him on the shoulder, and he's fuck.
Boot after.
And you can see kind of hovering around his head these little like thumbs downs.
People ain't liking the fact that he's running away.
Yeah. That was you, Nick. You're slightly more Terminator.
Yep. Have I got a line of sight on him?
Yes.
Yes. Well, fuck it. I'm going to
You'll
shoot
be
him in the
at
back
+2 difficulty.
or in the front if he's turned round.
Weaving. And
Oh, fuck.
Is that a 1?
That might have been a 1 actually. Yeah.
Oh! Didn't you have any glitches to spend?
No, of course I don't.
And Chris is standing in front. Oh no!
Should we just say that's the magazine out?
Give me a.
Oh, yeah, I hope so, but that's all we
That's as well.
It's a D6 roll for a start, and then we'll see how badly it goes.
1.
1. Okay, so 1 is you're out of ammo.
Okay.
That's thank God for that. I honestly thought I was getting shot in the back.
If it,
That would have been a bit unfair.
the higher it is, the worse it is.
That's what I
If you
thought.
roll a
Yeah,
6,
he'll
then
be
it would
twice.
have been.
I would have genuinely felt bad if I killed him. No, because he shielded me. He keeps shielding me. He's great. It's not any good at anything.
I would have healed him.
So you're like, Terminator, slowly walking in, he's scrabbling around, he's like, fuck. So like, click, clack, click. Oh shit. So take your action to reload.
Yeah, sure.
He runs from the kitchen into the hallway. He's kind of at the door of the hallway, ready to kind of leave the apartment. Although obviously you've still got a corridor and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, want that?
No, I'm alright. I'm sorry. Cheers.
Alright.
Spidey, she'll go.
Yeah, shoot him again.
Okay.
He might.
Are you trying to aim for his upper half?
I am.
So you're at +2 difficulty.
No, I only got 10.
Okay. A couple of the ball bearings or whatever ping off the back of his leg,
Nah, it's not
and that's slightly frustrating, but you know. you're sure it'll only be a few credits off of whatever money you might make out of this, assuming you surprise. Nick,
He must be bleeding.
Reloading as I'm walking
you
towards him,
can take a shot at +4.
Nah, I'm too cool for that. I'm reloading.
Love it.
Reloading as I walk towards him.
and this is where he's in the car.
He gets into the corridor and he's round the court, so he's not within eye shot at the moment.
Right.
He's getting away, potentially. Spidey.
Make chase to catch up with him so he is in shot range.
Okay, you come around the corner. He's there's a corridor that goes down to the stairs. He's kind of halfway down the corridor. And on the other side of him, at the top of the stairs, there's a couple of secops, some security guards.
Excellent.
Who are there like, fuck. They know, obviously they've seen all the shit on the online that's what's been going on in this apartment, and they're just ready for whatever kicks off.
But are they?
Probably, I mean, in a very quick, momentary glance of the room, I mean, they're clearly, fuck. They're not like,
Are they
super
pointing their
professional,
guns at me or at him?
kind of up the corridor.
I'm not going to take a shot then, I'm going to do my life tap.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick him and one of the cops.
Okay. Give me a roll.
That is a fail. So him and the cop to both take D3 damage.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's 2.
2. He's running her down the hallway, and he just kind of like,
Yeah, sure, thank you.
just flat on his face, goes straight down. And
The
this other cop's like, oh, fuck.
What they would
away!
have seen, what they would have seen is just between them two as he got close to him.
Yeah.
The mist would have just went.
There's clearly like Steve and Dave or whoever, and they both like, no, they're deciding to back up. That's some weird shit. We don't get paid enough for this bullshit.
I'm walking down the corridor. I'm doing the cool bit. I'm walking down the corridor. I've got the shotgun out. I'm walking towards the guy, and then I'm waiting to see what they're doing. If they obviously they look threatening, I'll shoot them. But if they're just running away, I'll ignore them.
Oh, they're fucks. They're backing down.
Yeah.
Call the guy with the big gun up! Call the guy with the big gun!
Oh, the guy with the big
They're
gun!
clearly they're going to get back up at some point.
Right.
And there is, as far as you know, one stairway.
Yeah. Okay.
You two
right.
still alive?
Yeah.
I've took him down
He's
now.
looking down. Right. Okay. So
He's running out of cops and they're standing there, so I made him merge.
he's probably quite heavy, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, he's sided apart from his legs. He's got sideway and stuff.
I know. I was just thinking about lugging him over my shoulder if fireman's lifting.
Have you got any strength bonuses?
Nope.
Give us a roll.
I'll try that. Ooh. 12.
Yeah. He's heavy.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, we've taken. I'll get the keys from, I hate to say it, our friend's corpse because we're right near it now.
Yeah, his keys are easy enough. Anything, you didn't want to get his dentures or anything, that'd be a bit of a mess. The keys are easy enough.
Yeah,
the chainsaw might come in handy at the moment as well.
I mean, yeah, his keys are in his pockets as well. They're not like where his face used to be.
No, that's good. He didn't have them,
They're in my special pocket.
And I'll make a little bow to him and say sorry. Off I go to the car.
So you're
With the
bloody
keys,
homicide.
him and the dead bloke and the chainsaw to cut.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along.
As you start going down the stairs, the lifts are broke, or at least they've maybe turned them off security-wise. You're not quite sure. If you're a hacker, you could hack them, but you don't. So it's actually so you have to manually go downstairs. This is a penthouse apartment, so you've got a goodly amount of stairs.
Throw him off.
I'm
Make sure
totally,
legs good first instead of legs.
No, I did think about throwing him off, but he's going to damage the legs, isn't it? I am sending me drone down. Just keeping an eye out.
Oh, okay.
So we don't get jumped by any security people.
I mean, you won't get
Sneaky.
jumped by them, but by the time you get to the bottom, there's going to be a couple of sandbags, a guy with a light machine gun.
Something else for your gun collection on the bright side.
Yeah, I'll shout to him. You can let us go, or we can face what they did. Is that really was?
Yeah.
Right, so flashbang straight over him. Oh no, I'm getting shot as I'm throwing a flashbang.
Yeah.
forward.
I mean, they're not necessarily they can't necessarily see you to shoot you, but they hear like, oh yeah, we'll let you live. Ah, fuck you. I mean, they're not They are trained security guards, but they're also fucking crazy randos as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's doing it for. They probably haven't been in a gunfight.
So we're on the steps. They're shooting underneath us. I'm hoping. And
Yeah,
my
just-
flashbang goes.
Okay, give us an attack roll. Oh, before we do this,
Oh.
you need those. No. I just so you've got a few minutes before you come down the stairs.
Yeah.
So
You notice that your credit rating has gone whoop.
you can both get D4 hit points back
He's fully healed and I'm fully
because
healed.
it's the end of the combat. It's kind of
I was
like
going to say, it's a really, really generous healing system. You walk down the stairs
no.
and you get D4 hits back.
you don't get D4 hits back.
We'll back up a minute.
No, it's just like at the end of the fight, you kind of, you know.
Yeah, we didn't need
that
it.
wasn't
We're
bad.
fully healed.
Can we get our glitches back as well?
Yeah,
I don't need
what we
glitches
want.
back,
that's
get them back
right.
tomorrow.
No.
I mean, you have to do that long. But roll a D8 for each weapon. So roll a D8 for your shotgun.
7.
You're fine. Roll a D8 for your shotgun.
4.
You're alright.
Thank you, Jim.
Do I have to roll for my throwing knives because I've got many of them?
Yes, roll for those as well.
1.
One. You haven't got any more on you. You've got a bunch back at the apartment.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to run out forever, but you don't have any on you.
I threw a couple when I was out, so that's the reason I picked up the shotgun. Didn't have any from that point onwards.
Right, so how many people we got to kill now?
I've got my throwing knife.
Well, you can.
Each throne is
Oh, you've got your little
flashlight.
drone, haven't you?
Yep.
So you see 5. There's one guy with a light machine gun, kind of behind a couple of makeshift. They've got like inflatable sandbags, which I know doesn't sound like it makes sense, but imagine they're like futuristic Kevlar,
Okay.
and then they've kind of like you know those beds that kind
Use
of
a
like,
foam.
bubbled.
Use a foam instead of a.
Yeah. And then they kind of go up, so they've got a few of those to make a barricade. You've got one guy with a light machine gun. You've got one guy who's like a pistol. He's like, I'm gonna fucking shoot. And then you've got like 3 other guys who seem to be like shotguns. Maybe they're just ready for whatever goes on. Clearly the guy with the pistol's in charge.
You haven't got a vehicle.
Not that you can see. Give us another roll. If I assume you're taking your fly outside to have a look.
Nope, back to rolling me 5s.
It's hard to tell. Maybe you're losing.
Low dice rating one. We're
Yeah,
way
yeah.
You're losing range a bit on it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Don't know then.
then
Fair enough.
you're throwing your thing.
Flashbang.
So give us a presence roll to see how well you're hit.
Flashbang roll.
Oh, no, it's bad. 7.
Plus that. I mean, it went off.
Just not right in the middle of the
And those 2 people standing over there walking their dog are having a bad day.
Well, I mean, you know, how do you know how blind
So
someone
we
is
go-
without
is
going
there
around
a-
the corner?
Is there another way out of here? I didn't think there was, but can we go off the balcony or something?
No, we're at the bottom of the stairs, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just we have to get through these now.
There probably is another way out because there's multiple ways out of every building, but this seems to be this is definitely the door to your taxi, which is right.
The optional.
Yeah, I don't know what another way out. Unless we go. Actually, yeah, no. There's another way out. There's another way out. Right, just keep an eye on them, and I'll come with you. Right, there's a ground floor flat, right?
Mhm.
Kick the door in,
Okay.
and then go out through the window of that.
You'd have seen a few people like poking their heads out.
Yeah.
They'd fucking know.
Yeah,
This is happening.
this is happening. Yep, 15.
Okay, boot to the lock, straight through, bam! Macho dude!
Yep, right.
There's like a family just like, ah!
Just get out the way.
Yep, they're out of the way, they're not even
Nothing to see
engaging.
here.
Yeah, and I come through there as well.
Carrying his body over his
Yeah,
shoulder.
they're basically, we're just going to let out because there's going to be a ground floor. At the very least, there's going to be a window.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and
But there
the
may be a fire exit
and the
or whatever. There's going to be a
flashbangs are a
way.
fantastic distraction of knowing the door's getting booted over my neck.
So yeah,
Leave
that's
that one
just
before
going
you.
to smash the window on the other side of the building and hop out.
Okay, you are.
In fact, we've got the perfect thing to smash a window open with because we've got a
Very
guy with
good
metal-proof
first.
doors, metal feet.
Still use his head though. You know?
No,
don't want to damage the feet.
Oh, okay, we'll use his head.
Okay, you are.
Oh my god!
You are outside the window of a ground floor flat,
Yeah.
and they're massive. You've had to climb through them. They're not
Yeah,
like
sure.
big balcony windows. They're still like little.
Yeah, head through from the bad.
Smash the window, climb down the other side, on the street, like the high street.
Yeah, I know, but
shops and
the other side of the door was the
Yeah, the other side of that door, your car is...
The problem is the car's going to be near where the soldiers are.
We're hardly around the corner.
It's near where the soldiers are.
Yeah.
You might be able to get to it in time. Give us agility rolls, both of you. See how quick you are to get to it.
No.
Oh, that went really good and then rolled off so far.
Both of us basically stumbled a bit coming out of the window, I think.
You do notice a few people in the street who were clearly watching it on their heads-up display. Are like, oh, fucking, they're the guys! They're the guys! You're the guys!
You see me go, grab his leg, we just run with him and drag him.
Well, we need to get the fucking car.
That's what I did ages! Woo! They're the dream, baby!
I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this, to be honest. I'm running out of clever ideas.
If your fans want us to keep on going, go and distract them, please.
A couple of them do, but they're not. They're like, I mean, you know, he's got a pistol. He's like, yeah, blah blah blah, and shooting it in the air. And then the police come around the corner. The Sec Ops, the guy with the light machine gun just fucking takes him in half. Just and the other guy just fucks off and runs away. You're now in the street. You've probably got. You can potentially take cover or whatever because you're in the street. The traffic kind of slows to a halt.
Well, the master plan is if they're chasing us, we can go around the building like this and come back round to where our car is while they're chasing us. That's the master plan.
You could
But
do
you're
that.
carrying a
Go.
body still.
Well, I know, we're just thinking about cover. That is carrying
What
cover.
I say to you, we can break in the house, cut open the body because they're looking for the body and it's easier to carry just the nose and the
We
eye.
haven't got time, we've got people chasing us.
Roll
So
d6.
we are moving.
One
5,
of
2.
you.
Oh, we've done it then.
Okay.
They know, I know.
So and then both roll d6 plus your agility modifier.
That's not a thing. 5.
You can go first.
Okay. So you burst out of the thing. All that stuff goes on. But while that's going on, a couple of people are coming around the corner. They don't have their fully covered positions that they had at the
That's
bottom
it,
of the
ain't got
stairs.
cover anymore.
And then
Let's give
they
him
start.
these.
They are going to start taking shots at you. People are panicking in the street.
Well, he's got the body, another flashbang going towards them, and we're going to do what you do. So they come this way, we're going to go around the building, but a flashbang goes out and distract them and make sure they think we're
How
still
many of those
fighting.
did you have?
I have 4,
Oh,
and I've used 2, and this will be my 3rd.
Okay, good to know. As long as you're keeping count.
I'm good at this.
Roll an
Stayed
attack.
like longer than I thought. I don't think we'll make it out of the flat.
15!
I'm like, what the hell? God.
Straight into the middle of them all.
One's right. Another one's right.
Yeah, test of the off.
Okay, so yeah, clearly two of them are. Not all army, obviously.
They are. In my head, they are.
What are you up to?
I'm legging it as fast as I can with this dude over my shoulder around the corner.
You yomp around the corner, and you
Yeah.
can very quickly get a heads-up display of like, I'm here. Here's a little Google Maps of the thing.
That's it. We have to basically, because they won't think that we're going to go back, double back around the building. Because clearly the logical thing to do would be to leg it this way.
Yeah, yeah.
But they won't realise we've got to go back that way to the car. So yeah, we'll turn right there. We know what we're doing. Me and you know what we're doing. So we've just got to try and get there.
Roll me a d20. High is good for you.
Oh, that's bad then. 6.
6. Okay. Clearly, some of the people were distracted by the flashbang. Other people knew there was a flashbang coming because you used a flashbang earlier on. Specifically, the guy with the machine gun is slightly more well trained than the other guys. So give me a agility defense roll, please.
I'm not absolutely sure what I'm going to do here.
5.
5.
I was like, I'm on the corner, but
You've
that's
still
about
got
best I can
one
get.
remember?
Yeah, I might have to use it.
You take 5 hit points.
I'd probably
If I use my glitch, that means
that
nothing.
takes
That means d6
D6
less.
armour.
Have you got any armour base?
I've got minus D2 damage armor base.
So roll for that first.
Well, just take any dice you like and halve it. It doesn't matter. 2.
2.
Okay, so you take 3 points of damage, right? That's going to put you at -2, unless you pay your thing.
Pay my thing.
What, he's not going to be saving you up then. Really good. Then roll more than a 1. So he's at a grand total of 3 points of armour, so he takes 2 points of damage.
2 points of...
And he's only got one hit point.
Wait, there's something else that my person does.
Dies.
Bleeds.
-1 hit point.
so roll d8 plus 1.
Right, this time try not to roll a 7.
8.
Oh, fuck's sake!
This one is a 9.
You're supposed to roll low on that D8 roll.
Okay.
You noticed I was rolling high all the way through. At least you weren't getting away, Nick, with the
I'm not
body.
getting away. I'm
Do not pass go. Do not collect 200
got
credits.
this fucking bag on my shoulder, and everybody knows what I look like.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, you go down.
Cut down the blaze.
It only
of
costs
glory.
you, I think, 10 grand. If you've got 10 grand,
No, I owe 7.
yeah, you're like the end of, was it Platoon, when Willem Dafoe's getting shot down.
Ah, was it Platoon?
Just so you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
so just so we know, I turned into a flower bed.
Oh, that's nice.
But that's going to distract the guy with the machine gun.
Yes.
Because you don't see that every day.
Yeah, but is it instant? Is it an instant flower bed or is it over
Nice
time?
flower.
Well, I mean, it's
Well, it's not like this. Every time I get wounded, a base of flower will grow from the wound on the moss.
Mission, you know. I
However,
think my
because
chances
I've
of
used life that
carrying
a
this
lot,
guy who weighs
you
about
could always
7
say that
tons.
I am infested with flora, but we won't do that.
You're nearly
Apparently I
there.
screamed
No,
for 10
'cause
minutes
he's
out
got the
flowers
fucking
out of my
Parkies.
mouth.
Oh, bollocks.
Well, that'd be good to roleplay. we
So
got that.
really, there's no way. I mean, what? I have to dodge all these armed guards, go back to his body, the flower bed, get the car keys, continue dodging all the guards, all the while carrying a guy who's the
I just
same weight
hack
as
it
me.
in half to.
What with?
Oh, yeah,
I've got
with the chainsaw.
The chainsaw.
with
You
me.
would, I'm going to shrug dude off of my shoulder and then go down the nearest alley I can find. And I'm going to officially call this one as a failed
Oh,
job.
listen, you got away by
Okay,
him killing
give me
me
a-
from dead.
give me an agility roll. Just to see how well you get away.
6.
Anything
Bloody
but a
bitches.
1.
No, of course I haven't. We've been
Okay,
spending
you are-
bitches like
a
water.
one.
You spend
What did you get?
the next like goodly amount of
It's like I've
time.
used all the voices.
Shut up at the end,
The
Chris.
next like 6 hours you're on the run, hiding in alleyways, hiding in dumpsters, you know, stealing clothes off of a hobo,
Yeah.
kind of. It's
Just
not,
to pass the time.
yeah, shits and gigs. You know, wearing a fucking stealing a hat and pulling it down, hoping that no one finds you.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll find out what does happen to you next time, if there is a next time.
Fucking balls up.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Yay!
Cyborg. It's alright. It's dangerous.
We run straight into the next one though. We've all got new characters.
Yeah, well, effectively what's going to happen is your other characters will be
Go and find
what
the corpse.
fuck was this? Wow, feel really bad for those. Oh no, they knew that they lived here. Fuck, we need a new place. Move.
It's alright, we can move into this place. This is empty now.
I believe it's going to be seen a crime for a while.
Yeah, it will be some
Be
crime.
cheap.
You, you still can't afford it. It's in Central. You're in the slums.
Oh look, this character has more debt.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for playing.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you've had a lovely time.
I was very
That
amusing.
was entertaining. Yeah.
Let us know what you thought in the comments down below.
And if you want a little fluffy bunny game to play to last a couple of hours, don't buy this.
Hey,
Does it say
Danger.
fluffy?
Danger with Robinson. Yeah, man, this is hardcore.
No, it's vicious.
You know the score. Why so good they deserve an encore. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought. It is obviously was a one-off, fortunately. Can you imagine trying to run that as a campaign?
Okay, so yeah,
We get into any
Dead,
fights,
dead, Deddington. But we hope you liked your little corner of the Cyborg universe, the city of Psy. Did you have fun, guys?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good fun.
Good. That's all
Enjoyed
that matters.
Enjoyed that.
Next time you're looking for a pair of cyber legs from a kill match fighter, before you go and do that, then make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe. If you liked it, want to subscribe. If you don't like it, don't want to subscribe. You don't have to like and subscribe. We would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay Steel Jack Hammond.
Yeah.
stay fisted, I would have said.
Stay fisted.
No!
Oh mate, can you press the button on the thing?
I can.